Hey guys. Hey. I'm back. Oh, what's up, guys? How's it going? What are we gonna cover in today's video? Dude, I had a few topics. Oh my gosh. And it's kind of interesting how they all kind of like come together in a way. One of my lights broke, so I'm kind of using another one right now. It's not like as bright, but I think it's still cool with like the conspiracy theories. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't know, remember to fucking like the video, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you see when I post. And it does help me out with the algorithm. Dude, on a real note, I don't know why, I was like, it just seemed like every little thing was kind of going wrong before the live. I was just like, I was like making coffee and then all the beans went into everything and then I spilled it and then it was just like, it got to a point where I was just literally like, I can't give a reaction to it. I'm only gonna get more pissed off. So I was just like, I'm just gonna go live and call it that because maybe, I don't know. It wasn't even thinking I was being perfectionistic. I just thought I was just preparing for my live, but we're good. Oh my god, but anyway. Being in your 20s is like having two glasses. They look the same. One is alcohol and the other is water. And I feel like being in your 20s, as long as the one with water is more than the one with alcohol, you should be good for the summer. But I'm not a doctor. Do not take my advice. But yeah, dude, I love this song. I was making it the other night and I was like, Gaia. Gaia is the name of the song, Gaia. And that almost reminded me of like an old Two Girls One Bong episode where they covered this one product and it was called the Gaia, but Mac kept calling it Gia, and Joya was like, no, it's Gaia, like Gaia. Anyway. Cheers. I'll be drinking a little bit. But of course, I'm not only... Well, I'm trying to drink less. But just for the stream, I like to be a little bit lit. But yeah, usually I go live on Twitch. If you see me on Twitch more of my more casual... I feel like both streams are pretty lit on YouTube and Twitch, but I feel like on Twitch it's more of like a casual setting. Like they're only on there for like 2 weeks. So, but YouTube is forever, bitch. Okay, I'll stop. Honestly, let's just get right into it. I just thought, you know, with the last video on YouTube that I had for like the live stream, I guess would be. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I went to like Joya's channel and we watched her latest video. I thought we could do something similar. But maybe we'll go to like Mac Dizzle's channel. She's been, honestly, she's been a little bit more, her description in her channel, your baked big sister. She literally is though. She's my baked big sister. She honestly is between my age and my actual sister's age. And then it'd be like her. She'd be a little bit older than my oldest brother though, to be honest, but she is literally, I don't even think I've seen this whole video together, like fully yet. Let's watch it together. And then we'll get right into the conspiracy theories and everything else I want to talk about today because like, oh my god, you guys. I just feel, I've been so much more in the swing of everything, like been so much more in tune with like my social media and like, anyway, let's just get right into it. Let's watch. We went to a 420 pottery class in LA by Mac Dizzle. Let's, hold on. Let me pause it. Okay. Back to the scene. I always call that like, whenever it's like me and the computer and like me.
What is up, guys? Today
What is up, you guys? With not Jade tattoos.
To a pottery class. I was 1 year sober. Yeah. And her little gift to me.
Pottery. You're in your craft era.
I'm in my crafting era.
And it's pot friendly.
And it's a 420 friendly pottery studio. We're going to be learning how to make pipes. So I'm very excited.
Hold on, it's like connected to my TV.
You can smoke there. I'm going to bring my bong. I don't know if I'm allowed to bring it in, but I'm going to come. Why would they do that? No, you can bring those joints, but not the bong.
Yeah.
Me? You can bring those joints, but that bong?
So before we head in there,
We're classy.
So I have this. It's called Twisted. I
Literally
haven't tried
same.
this yet. But apparently you just twist the top and it sends the infused beveragino in there.
Oh wait, I
and
saw
you
her
just
do this
drink
on a
it.
live
It's
stream
100
the other
milligrams.
day. It
What
was
the
so
hell that
cool.
part was.
Yeah.
I won't
was
spoil
like
it. She might do it.
Like dose it.
But you can totally see that it has like this little thing in the top, this little mechanism. So let's.
Oh shit.
Well, it turned yellow that time. Last time it was pink. That was
I
fucking
thought
dope.
it was blue, but then I realized it was mango flavored.
You know us stoners love a little trick.
all that in there. Hey, what flavor do you want?
That is
So I
called
have this mango
knowing your
one.
fucking audience.
Strawberry and twisted fruit
Yes,
punch.
bitch. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back.
I don't know what that is. Let's go for that.
She tried the chronic cooler. All right, I'll try this mango.
Okay, cheers,
think I can
guys.
drink all of it.
You don't have to.
Okay, thank you.
You don't have to. Yeah, so I've never tried these. I'm not.
Oh, it's blue! We did it, Joe!
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, that's really good.
Oh, you can taste the weed.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there's weed in there, honey.
There's an after effect.
There's weed in there, honey. Holy shit. We'll see. This should kick in pretty quickly because it's a beverage. The beverages happen
I like
quicker.
the beverages.
All right.
I think I like the beverages more than I like the gummies.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My issue is so many beverages don't work.
Yeah.
So I'm really hopeful for
Yeah,
this.
like the doctor, what is his name? What's his name? PBR. The PBR ones do not get you high at all.
PBR?
Yeah, they're doing like 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I've just packed a bowl, and I'm gonna put some wax on top. Do you want a bowl, or are you good?
I think I'm good.
Because we can smoke in there, too.
Yeah, I start overanalyzing
Me
my
smoking
designs because I don't know
before
what I'm doing
as
yet.
well. I need to be pre-baked before I get baked.
Oh, maybe I do.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I remember I took it from you.
Oh, well, they're both looking for shit.
There it is.
Lighter. Damn. She just like watched her do that.
All right. Well, I will have more information about this brand right here.
Damn,
Twisted.
I
will
dropped my
leave it
lighter.
in the- Please check the pinned comment if you would like to learn more. Let's head inside.
I'm excited.
I love being able to walk around with a bomb. What a place to live.
California. I always have that part stuck in my head. Oh shit, I keep dropping the lighter.
And the way they did this is they just made a little pinch pot and then they took this and kind of just.
Right. Wait, 420 pottery class. I want
Thanks.
pottery.
So, halfway through her little explanation, this guy started kicking in, but it's okay because Jade was here paying attention. So I got-
But it's okay because not Jade Tattoos was here.
This might be my new favorite.
Just referring to everyone as their usernames. This does really feel like the era of like the digitalization of like everything.
Okay, I want you to look at this
Whoa.
bong rip and understand that while this was a 420 friendly class, Jade and I were the only people smoking in there. About to not rip it just because nobody else was smoking. So yeah, I want you to keep in mind, while you're seeing us rip this bong, nobody else in there.
Roy was just like
one other.
mad side eye.
Okay, so
Same.
Shove your thumb into the hole. Yeah. And then you're
Oh, and then I'm doing this.
Me being casual, but my fat ass bong rip. I almost want to take a hit out of my biggest bong just
Easy enough.
because she did that.
That doesn't quite make it again.
That inspired me. We need more 420 friendly establishments with big ass bongs everywhere. Okay. I am
You can, so you can cut it.
proud of her. Me being like, oh, it's 420 friendly, being the only person that shows up with a fucking big ass bong.
Am I great at this?
Honestly, I relate. I need to go get my ashtray.
Honestly,
Oh, really?
after
It's
this,
my
I feel like
ash
I could
glass.
make a realistic cake. I could make a hyper-realistic cake today.
No,
I'm starting a new game show where you trap stoners in a room with random objects and you see if they can.
You just see what they come up with.
that's a brilliant idea.
It's like a stoner escape room. You just see how they can get out with what they're given. You just put in the room edibles.
If anybody could do it with you, so I'd be okay.
Honestly, I almost said something, but then I thought, no, that probably won't make any sense. I was gonna make a whole joke, but then I don't know.
Oh, the one we started baking?
Oh my god. I totally didn't even notice. This wasn't even zoomed in. I feel so silly. I almost was like, I need to see my phone in case someone rated me, but it's not Twitch, it's YouTube. Oh. Yes, rip that shit. I want to take another rip. I don't know if there's anything left. I don't think so.
Alright, now I'm gonna make little horns and I don't know how
I like
to
the
do
music
that.
they're playing in there. It's chill.
That sounds easier.
Yeah, just.
It's
Just
interesting
over
how
and
it's
over, we're
like
getting somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's
similar laws of like Arizona and like California, but there's not, the culture isn't really the same. Like there's not a lot of 420 friendly places like this. Wait, never fucking mind, bitch, there is. Holy shit, they just put a new place in where I live, like you can smoke. Hold up, if there's a fucking place nearby, I should do a video like this and fucking go to one of these places and fucking smoke there. And fucking film myself doing it too. I
feel like if I turn this into like a teacher, they would want to keep it for the next class.
I'm getting way more confident in my like
What if
videos
I gave it
and
like a
like
little tail?
style and everything. I don't know, it's all like
It's a bowling ball.
me.
So cute.
What the fuck? Ah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Duality.
The ultimate rock. I would give her a rock.
I like you said.
I would totally give her like a really cool rock. Like a turquoise or something that's like pretty. Yes. Honestly, I love that she brought a big bong in there. That points for the advocacy, actually. This is America, where we smoke weed and do pottery together, okay? That would be America I subscribe to. Hold on. Is she making a pipe? This bitch. I can't with her. Same. Oh my god. That just reminded me of my heart-shaped fucking bowl. Oh my god. Yes. I subscribe. Subscribed. Dude, we're totally taking it out of the heart-shaped bowl piece after that.
Is so cute.
It's so funny.
Slade. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jake's taking a picture of the flowers.
Oh, I was like, what is she doing?
What did you think about that drink?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what other animals think
Yeah,
of like
okay.
humans.
She didn't I didn't.
Sometimes.
I sipped. It was fire myself outside.
Oh wow.
They're a passion flower.
Yeah, passion.
Alright, that's where I'm gonna hyper focus on for the next week.
Those flowers?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Passion flowers. Yep.
I need a passion flower now. That was really pretty. I love flowers. I'm
I think he's
really
facing
into
the other
plants.
way.
No, that's his face.
I don't think I really need more,
I'm waiting
but
for
I always
cars
get
to go by
more.
and he's just not there anymore.
Hilarious. And he's fucking
I need to save money.
Oh my god. Alright, we'll check back in with you guys. Oh my God.
Approaching your mid-20s be like.
Based on the outfit change and the hair, you'd think I was home for a long time.
Like, just
I've been
because
home
you
for just a
have it
couple
doesn't
minutes.
mean
Oh
I
my god, I have
should
cotton
spend
mouth,
it.
cotton throat, cotton everything. These are legit. Like I said, I will have more information about those in the pinned comment. Man, that class was so cute. It's in LA. I will leave the information about it in the description of this video, so if there's anyone local who would like to check it out, you can. I think they do it once a month. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So it was really funny because it's like a 420
Alright,
friendly
cheers.
place, and like you're allowed to smoke, but Jade and I were the only people smoking in there. I brought like my whole bong and everything, and nobody else in there was smoking. But whatever. If you're still watching this video right now, comment. Shower cap. This is my shower cap. Sometimes I wear it. I'm doing this outro because my bedroom is really dark and I don't feel like turning on all the lights right now. I don't have the final product of what it's going to look like yet. I don't even know when I get it ready. She was explaining a bunch of stuff at the end and I just like glazed over and tuned out. But make a choice, be good to yourself, be good to each other. And I will see you next time.
Wow. And you guys just get to see my recommended as well. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Santa Catalina by Ryan Paez, my latest music video, you can just look up Ryan Paez music, and everything I have uploaded is there. I plan on uploading a lot more, so subscribe to my music channel. It'll be in my I think it's like suggested channels, or I don't know. It's on my channel. Everything is there. And I'm trying to get better at uploading more, so. What should we fucking do next? I feel like, oh wow, it's literally no one here. Okay, so. Why does it do that? Sorry. But it's like I'm using both displays, and I think sometimes it thinks I'm I don't know. However, let's get into the conspiracy theories. I don't think I covered these just yet, but I know Michelle Platty made a new conspiracy theories type video. We're gonna get into those right now. So yeah. Alright, grab all your shit.
Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another pop culture conspiracy theories video for you guys. There's so much shit going on in the pop culture world right now. It's honestly crazy, so without further ado, let's just get into it. So the first theory has to do with kind of the Illuminati as a whole. A lot of people think that the Illuminati contains celebrities, and there's various different satanic rituals to become a part of this Illuminati. I'm sure you guys have heard several of the theories that have come out of the Illuminati as a whole. Something that I've personally always found very creepy is, of course, the satanic ritual aspect of it. There's a lot of strange celebrity deaths that people think
was
that
crazy.
were a satanic ritual of sorts, and Lady Lady Gaga did something very
Lady
strange that I cannot believe I have never heard of.
I don't know why I was
This
thinking that
happened
TikTok
in
of that one
2012,
guy.
and like I said, I'm surprised I've never.
And he's
heard of
like, Lady Gaga. Every time I like hear her name, and now I can't get it out of my head.
Lady Gaga was staying at a hotel in London, and when she left the hotel, the housekeeper basically found a bath of blood left behind in Lady Gaga's hotel room. Obviously, she found this to be super strange, so she alerted her boss about this, and he said to just forget about it, which is obviously kind of suspicious. So many conspiracy theories, including the housekeeper herself, believe that Lady Gaga was performing some sort of satanic ritual that has to do with her being in the Illuminati. To be fair, Lady Gaga has always like been extremely eccentric when it comes to her performances. Like there's a lot of fake blood involved with it. To leave behind a bath full of
she
blood,
uses a lot of blood
at a hotel, I just think that is incredibly strange. So do you think Lady Gaga?
I mean, she is Lady Gaga.
I just feel like she pushes the boundary with like
but was it
satanic
fake blood
things,
or was it like real?
To get people talking, and it worked. The fact that she left it in her hotel room though for nobody to see other than like the housekeeper
it is kind of weird,
incredibly eerie. Something about it feels off. A lot of people think that she sold her soul to the Illuminati of some sort, and honestly this kind of connects back to where we're going to this next theory, which is about Amy Winehouse. A lot of people think that Amy Winehouse and Lady Gaga have some sort of connection, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but first I kind of want to talk about Amy Winehouse's death. It's just crazy a little bit. So I think that the reason that Amy Winehouse conspiracy theories have been popping off lately is of course because of the new Back to Black movie. I have always loved Amy Winehouse. A lot of people believe that she
people that were gone before could really
died in some sort
them,
of
like
satanic
Selena,
ritualistic
Quintanilla,
way, and there's a couple different reasons for that. Amy died at the age of 27, which a lot of people think the 27 Club,
you know what
has
I mean?
to do with the
Like
Illuminati and satanic rituals in general, and that these celebrities sold their soul to become famous, and they had to sacrifice their self at
or I wish I was a little bit older.
I don't know that I believe that, but what I will say is there were some interesting reports about Amy Winehouse's death the night that she died, coming from different neighbors. According to certain neighbors, Amy Winehouse, the night that she died, they heard very strange drumming noises, super late in the evening, like 3 o'clock in the morning. People have pointed out that it could have been some sort of satanic ritual. I don't necessarily believe that's true, especially because I just feel like the way that Amy died was very clear cut. It was super, super sad and heartbreaking, but like it checked out to what was going on in her life at the time, so I'm not really sure I necessarily believe that. That being said, I think it's interesting when you connect Lady Gaga to Amy Winehouse, because so many people believe that Lady Gaga is Amy Winehouse, and I like don't think that theory is not new, but I think it's been
it's interesting how people make the connection, but I'm like, how would that even
movie,
be
like I said,
possible?
Coming out, and a lot of people were like, why didn't they have Lady Gaga?
How would she get her
Amy?
soul?
And it's also just started a swirl of conspiracy theories that Lady Gaga is actually.
But at the same time, I can't help but think like.
The premise of this is that they look strikingly similar.
The
reason that Lady Gaga dyed her hair blonde, because obviously she's a natural brunette. The reason that she had blonde hair in the beginning of her career was because so many people kept mistaking her for Amy Winehouse. Both Amy and Lady Gaga actually had a very close relationship with jazz singer Tony Bennett. Gaga has said this, that if Amy hadn't died, she would probably be the one who is famous for performing with Tony Bennett. I will give you something that kind of coincides with this conspiracy theory. So obviously, I don't like believing in the Illuminati too much, but let's say it's real. Let's say the satanic ritual.
Sorry, this was like replaying my mind, like my song in my head.
The timing and the placement.
Not that that was cool, but something else was.
Just 6 months after Amy Winehouse's death in London, which was where Amy died.
Oh my God.
Kind of weird. Like I don't know what the ritual would be, because like I don't think that Gaga is Amy Winehouse. This is like where I get into like the tinfoil hat vibes.
I don't
like, maybe
either,
it symbolizes some sort of like Illuminati sacrifice was Amy Winehouse. She was sacrificed so that Gaga could be famous, and like that was how she was introduced to the Illuminati. I don't know. Again, it all gets very tinfoily hat when you talk about the Illuminati.
It does,
in my
because
opinion,
it's like how the fuck are they
rituals.
transferring like that?
But I will say that the two coincidences that these events,
and also how is it even
separately,
connected? Like
the death of Amy Winehouse and
How does that
Lady
make
Gaga
room
leaving
for
this
the next
hotel
person is
room
what?
with a bathtub filled
Because
with
it's like
blood, being
Ariana
both in
Grande,
London, within
Rihanna,
6
Lady
months of
Gaga,
each other,
Beyonce, they
and
all
the fact
exist
that
at the same
Winehouse
time, but it's
and
not
Lady
like one
Gaga
has
really
to
do
die
look
for the
alike,
other.
and
If
the
that
fact
makes
people are
sense.
speculating that this is some
You know what I mean? Like there's multiple pop stars that exist, not that one has to die for the other to literally shine, if that makes sense. It's just weird.
sort of satanic ritual
I don't
on
understand
both
it.
ends.
I guess I don't really
kind
believe
of
it.
weird. I would like to hear your guys' thoughts on it because, like, I never really believed this kind of stuff because, like I said, it is very, like, out there. Something about it is strange. Alright, the next theory that we're going to be talking
But I
about
am
has to do with Miss
intrigued by
Avril
anything that has to do with,
She kills me because, okay,
Oh,
obviously
no.
we've talked about the theory that Avril Lavigne
I was thinking about touching on the Avril Lavigne thing. I guess we
I
are.
have said verbatim several times when people ask me, because when I talk about my job, I get a lot of questions, which is either like, what
Melissa?
conspiracy theory do you believe the most? Conspiracy theory do you think is the most stupid? What's your kind of case theory? You know, I get questioned. I always refer back to the fact that Avril Lavigne died and was replaced by a clone as the dumbest conspiracy theory of all time. However, Miss Avril Lavigne has recently done an interview on I Call Her Daddy podcast. Basically, she finally talks about this
I want
theory.
to make
She
a
hasn't
YouTube video
really
on it still.
talked about it publicly before, so it was interesting to see Miss Melissa talk about it. But anyway, basically, I decided to deep dive into the theory because I was like, maybe I'm missing some sort of information. I cannot. I think that the Avril Lavigne like clone theory is a joke, but there are people who actually believe it. So like, I kind of wanted to deep dive and see what all of the information had in store for me. Surprisingly, this theory goes back further than I thought to 2011. Basically, there was a Brazilian blog called Avril is Dead, and it surfaced with the entire concept of this theory.
What
Basically,
the
according
fuck?
to the blog, Avril Lavigne's grandfather passed away, and after that,
Not someone just being
Avril
like,
just spiraled into a deep depression. Fame was just too much for her. Her record label actually hired a girl named Melissa Vandella.
Someone said the fame was too much?
A body double.
The original theory for me was that her grandpa passed away and she died because, or she took her own life because she was so depressed. That was the theory on Shane Dawson's page. But the one where she just couldn't take the fame is different. I didn't hear about that one. So I just wanted to make that discrepancy real quick because I didn't know it was the other thing.
Well, for Avril, so that, you know, she wouldn't be bombarded by paparazzi as much, and it was just trying to distract the paparazzi from following her, which celebrities actually do this. But nothing is actually confirmed that Avril ever had a body double. According to the theory, after Avril passed away, her record label decided that they wanted to keep making money off of her, so they hired Melissa Vandella, her body double,
Melissa Vandella,
being Avril Lavigne. Basically, a lot of people think that this is the reason that Avril's appearance has changed. Like, that's most of the evidence.
Oh, the like facial like shit. Like
looks
people
different.
in Hollywood
Her
get
handwriting
plastic
is
surgery.
different, and she started hanging out with like a different group of people. Her music started sounding different.
Okay, hold on. I almost thought that was like the side by side thing, and I realized that's Paris Hilton.
That's a different thing. The weirdest thing, because I still like, have never seen a valid explanation for this, is that there is a picture of Avril with just Melissa on
stream.
This has been resurfacing since she was on Call Her Daddy, because I feel like her response to it was kind of weird.
If I start getting fucking
guys
confused
know,
between
this theory
people,
is
literally,
so freaking stupid. I will say, the way that Avril was deflecting.
Wait, was this
and
2014?
Alex
Oh
Cooper's
my god.
questions on Call Her Daddy was kind of sus.
Honestly, it's not that bad. It could be worse, right? Like, I feel like I got a good one.
Minasaki arigato. Kawaii.
It's like,
Yeah, it was 10 years ago.
This conspiracy
Holy
theory
shit,
about you is a
dude.
lip.
Time fucking flies. That shit was 10 years ago. April 23rd, 2014. Hello Kitty by Avril Lavigne came out. Remember when that shit just came out? Are you fucking kidding me? I feel so old now.
Oh, creepy. Come on. Oh. No. Yeah, I don't know. It could be worse.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, that's probably how long this
you
theory
could be
has
doing,
been
like, online. Obviously, I am being so dumb.
To people that don't understand, just to give people context, there's a conspiracy
Honestly,
theory that Avril Lavigne is no longer with us, and there is a woman named Melissa who took over, and you.
It's the way she said "took over."
You're sitting across from me. You are Melissa, and there are like conspiracy theories that run so deep. Like,
It's pretty
does it
wild
annoy
to
you
even
that
think
there will be
about.
people that comment on this episode being like, "That's Melissa. That's not Avril."
When did it start? My second album? Like, I don't even know. Like, I think like from the beginning-ish.
Okay, Melissa.
I don't know.
And why do you think people think that?
I think
Wait, why
that
is she
they've
acting
done that
so
with other
unaware?
artists and not the only one. I think like other people have that.
I feel like yours is like really prominent.
Oh, I
Hers
mean, I
is
feel
very-
like
I
you
don't-
might believe it.
Oh my god, the way she's like.
kind of poke fun.
I don't
She kept
even
calling her
like-
Melissa, and like it was just kind of the joke. But Avril was like uncomfortably laughing and was just like, "That theory is so stupid. Like, I'm obviously alive."
Like,
I'm
seriously?
Something Melissa would say if you ask me. I will say the Call Her Daddy podcast did slightly change my
Why was she
perspective
defending
of
it for
this
her
theory
life,
because
though?
I don't know. Why are you so like weird about it? Like she should have been like laughing and been like, "Oh my god, yeah."
I was
this
about
is
to
the
say, like, I
craziest
honestly
thing."
don't
Like, I
really
just feel
believe
like
it, but then she was
kind
so
of
weird.
She was like, "Oh my god, so crazy! What a crazy theory!"
But why did she act
just
like she had no
okay.
idea about it?
Melissa,
Like,
next theory I want to talk about has to do with Miss
I
Billie
don't know.
Eilish.
I feel like
Basically,
you would
Billie
know
has a new
yourself
song called
and what's out there the
Wildflower
most
that people
about you.
think is about her relationship with not only Jesse Rutherford but also her new friendship with Devin Lee Carlson, who also dated Jesse from 2015 to 2021. There's a couple of reasons why I think that this theory is true, and let's talk about them. So in October of 2023, so a couple months after Jesse and Billie had broken up publicly, Billie and Devin Lee Carlson were seen leaving Kendall Jenner's Halloween party together.
Kendall
which
Jenner! Oh, this fucking picture.
Talks a lot of people.
And Billie
I feel
Eilish just
it's
like,
low-key one of my favorite tropes is when two girlies who have the same ex like get together and become besties. Like, that's my favorite. It's my favorite. I just think it's so cute and fun, and also I do think that it speaks volumes usually about what the ex was maybe like. Billie released her album this month, and on
I
the
know,
show
she's
it's called
like,
Wildflower. The people's
the
opinion is
hair.
about Devin Lee Carlson, and I am here to say that I think 100% it is about her, Devin Lee Carlson, and Jesse Rutherford, kind of all tied in one. Some of the lyrics include, quote, "I'd never ask who was better because she couldn't be more different from me. Every time you touch me, I just wonder how she felt Valentine's Day crying in the hotel." And the song Wildflower is very kind of leading
Crying in
towards
the hotel.
knowing that your boyfriend treated his ex like shit and like kind of feeling guilty about that. I just think it's for sure about this situation, and honestly, she kind of canons it herself by naming the song Wildflower because Devin Lee Carlson is the founder of the phone case company Wildflower Cases. But I'd say
Hey,
case
Stanley.
closed. Like, am I right?
How's it going, Stanley?
Like, I just feel like this is 100% true. If you're a big Billie fan, let me know your thoughts. Alright, let's talk about P. Diddy, because honestly, like I said, a lot of shit's going down. I'm gonna explain the basis of what's
Oh my god, I was
going on.
literally just
P.
thinking,
Diddy
like, how is
basically
he not
Sean Diddy
arrested?
Combs' homes were raided by the feds due to some allegations and civil lawsuits
What the
that he's facing about sex trafficking and SA. His ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura,
Hey,
filed
trigger
a
warning,
lawsuit in 2023 alleging that she was trafficked and beaten by Sean on many occasions over the 10 years that they were together. Recently, there was a very disturbing video of Diddy literally beating Cassie. That disgusting, and
Yeah,
like,
no, not
how did
showing
nobody
that.
know about this for so long? I want to talk about how, yes, P. Diddy is absolutely a piece of shit and
so
disgusting,
just hold on to
but is he
something like that
capable
for
of
so
murdering
long.
one of the biggest rappers in the world? I think the answer is yes, but allegedly. I don't know. All of this goes
But I
down
understand,
to
like,
Death Row Records
not
versus Bad
being
Boy
scared, I
Records.
guess.
This was in the 90s, a very East Coast versus West Coast rap battle, Biggie versus Tupac. At this point, we pretty much know without knowing, like I'm gonna say allegedly, but like we know Suge Knight allegedly had Biggie Smalls
Oh
killed.
my god, it
There's
reminds
an
me of like
incredible
the
amount of
Kendrick
evidence
Lamar and
regarding
Drake,
this statement
like, feud right
that I've
now.
done several videos
It's like,
on the death of Biggie and Tupac, kind of together,
everything,
coinciding,
like,
but pretty much
cycles back.
confirmed that
It's
there
so
is some
weird.
sort of police corruption here as well. 2 LAPD officers, Rafael Perez and David Mack, were actually not only at the scene of the crime when Biggie died, they were also on Suge Knight's payroll. And despite the claims from the LAPD that these officers had no connection, it was pretty much found that not only did they have a connection, but they potentially perpetrated the murder of Biggie Smalls at the hands of Suge Knight. Like, he was one who hired them. The question remains, which is, why would Suge Knight want Biggie dead?
I won't
So
ever do that
Tupac
again.
passed away first in September of 1996, and then Biggie died later in March of 1997. So like I said, Death Row Records versus Bad Boy Records was a huge battle of the 90s. When Tupac died, obviously that was going to take a huge hit to Death
Y'all have
Row
basically
Records
just
because
I'm
that's
not
their
even gonna
biggest
get into it.
artist.
I'm not even gonna say
But
anything.
now many people believed at the time that Biggie was involved in Tupac's murder, but now I kind of think that it was Biggie's record label, Bad Boy Records, who was so involved with Tupac's murder that made Tupac's record label, aka Death Row Records, aka Suge Knight, be involved and wanted to retaliate by
I could have
killing
gotten
Biggie.
another
Who owns
AKA
Bad
in
Boy
there.
Records, might you ask? None other than P. Diddy himself. It kind of all just checks out and falls into place, and honestly, I kind of believe that with everything going on with Diddy, that the deaths of Tupac and Biggie are going to be solved and like official soon. It makes sense that these record labels had this war. P. Diddy wanted to have Tupac killed because it would make Biggie more famous.
It's
and
so
in turn
interesting
would
to
make
see,
Diddy
like,
more
what
money.
made
After that happened,
literally
it makes
today.
perfect sense that the person
the
who
past.
would want to retaliate against P. Diddy is none other than Suge Knight, who ended up having Biggie killed in retaliation to Tupac's death. I just think this makes so much damn sense, especially now
Okay,
with
cheers.
everything that we know about P. Diddy. It's disturbing. This man is a piece of shit. I just find this to be one of the more interesting conspiracy theories because I feel like we are so close to having this solved, and I think it's going to happen in our lifetimes. So that's kind of exciting, I guess. Let me know your thoughts. All right, something weird is going on with Britney Spears. That is for sure. It is kind of scary. In early May of this year, Britney was staying at the Chateau Marmont in Los Angeles with her new boyfriend, Paul Solis. Basically, when law enforcement arrived at the hotel door and allegedly caused a huge scene about how they got reports that Britney was suffering a mental breakdown. This was blasted all over TMZ, and honestly, it was concerning for a lot of the people who were in support of the Free Britney movement, were very on board that Britney deserved her freedom, and then to see something like this and talk of her having a mental breakdown is obviously alarming. However, Britney spoke out about what happened and claimed that none of it is true. She basically said what actually had happened was that she was dancing in her hotel room and twisted her ankle, and she didn't need paramedics at all. She ended up speaking to her mom, Lynn Spears, on the phone, basically telling her what happened, and Lynn asked her, "Are you mentally okay?" And Britney was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It's just my ankle. Like, I just need some ice. It's all chill." So, according to Britney, she believes that Lynn then decided to call TMZ, the paramedics, 911, and basically create a huge scene that Britney was having a breakdown. Britney wrote on her Instagram saying, quote, "I know my mom was involved. I haven't talked to her in 6 months, and she called right after it happened, before the news was out. I was set up just like she did way back when. I wish I had grandparents. I can't stand her. I honestly don't care. I will say it." It seems like Britney really believes that her mother not only set up this kind of media scandal, but potentially maybe set up a lot of her media mental breakdowns that happened in the past. And honestly, I think that this makes a lot of sense because something about the people around Britney Spears is not right. Like, I've never trusted anyone, and I don't think that it's necessarily Britney's fault. Like, I just honestly feel like her parents have never really cared about her mental well-being, and basically have only ever seen her as a cash cow, because I truly think that there would have been so many better ways to like go about the entirety of Britney Spears' life. Throwing her into a conservatorship where publicly like people know that, but then still making her perform in a Vegas residency every night is literally insane. Who the hell is that helping besides the person who is collecting her money, which wasn't even her, it was her father, Jamie Spears. There is no way around the fact that the people around her did not care about her in the way that they should have. And
I always think about, but sometimes I think about like, what will future generations look back on and
obviously
remember
O.J.
and
Simpson
learn
recently
from our
passed away. What I'm waiting for is for them, apparently they're not going to do this, but I'm kind of pissed about it. But basically a lot of people have thought that he has, essentially, I call it the football disease. It's called something else. It's called CTE. Basically a rare brain disease that can occur due to like repeated head injuries, especially in contact sports like football. Essentially, this can cause mood disorders, like suicidal thoughts, crimes, a lot of things in these football players that have had this disease, but the only thing is that you can't know if they have this disease until they're dead. A lot of people have been waiting for O.J. Simpson. I mean, not like waiting for him to die, but waiting for his brain to be analyzed in this way.
I'm waiting for your brain to be analyzed.
Do it, which is really upsetting. Very curious as to if he had this illness, because obviously a lot of people think that that could be the reason that he murdered Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson, was because he had this brain injury that like basically made him crazy. But anyway, there is a very interesting theory about O.J. Simpson that honestly freaks me out.
I like that though,
basically,
like,
anyone
people,
who was around
like, are willing to look into mental health and like what was causes to like a lot of things. I like that people are at least looking into things and question things.
Him the days leading up to his death were forced to sign NDAs. Again, this wasn't just medical stuff.
Here we go again.
Somewhat understandable, even though like you have HIPAA and stuff. So,
but like,
it wasn't just
who the fuck
it was
signs
his
NDAs
friends
at
and family,
funerals?
including his children, that he has with Nicole Brown Simpson. They were forced to sign non-disclosure agreements in order to see their father on his deathbed. Obviously, this raised a lot of questions and a lot of conspiracy theories, and many people wonder if there was some sort of deathbed confession that OJ's like people were trying to avoid. I don't know if a deathbed confession actually happened, but I 100% believe that the reason
what? Wasn't even
was
thinking
to avoid
about that.
if it did happen, like that no one could talk about it. Again, I understand
Someone said
medical
something,
staffers or even your friends sign NDAs, but like your own children is just such a level of neurotic that
okay, I'm not gonna say what she basically is saying, but you know what she's saying.
Do you think that OJ admitted to anything on his deathbed? Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these conspiracy theories and any other pop culture theories that you want me to talk about. Let me know as well. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys. Dude, literally, I was gonna say this. I almost titled it this, but wait, why is my camera literally like way to the side? Oh my god, my highest didn't even realize that until like literally after. It's okay, we're just gonna act like everything was fine. Everything was perfect, okay? Everything is perfect. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So. I was all chill and then I realized, no, it really was like, but we're fine. I don't know why I was so zoomed in, sorry. Okay. I'm always so silly in these live streams. I don't know what it is. I'm just like so much more myself now. Like, it's all good though. Oh shit. I just kind of wish I could connect my iPhone camera to like my computer, but my computer camera isn't too bad. You guys can see everything. Okay, like all the plants. I have some different plants in here right now, but got like the cacti. I always bring the cacti and succulents. And this one, oh my god, this one used to literally be so small. Like it used to be literally like not even out of the container small. And now now it's like really big, and I brought it inside because it started falling over, and I couldn't tell if it was just because it was getting so big or from like heat stress, so I just brought it in. And I was like, look at this thing. Isn't it like fucking weird? It's called Millions of Diamonds. It's like a succulent. If you couldn't tell, I love plants and I love succulents. Anything that looks like really interesting and weird. And I can just be stoned and just be like, what the fuck? Anyway. That's one of my plants. I just fucking love plants. Dude, plants give me so much happiness. Can I just say that real quick? Literally. Okay. I love plants. I always have like a few videos like lined up for you guys, but I thought we could show a little bit too. I'm gonna need you bigger while we show. You've changed, there's your recipe. Get it right. Get it right. You keep on standing, standing, standing in the same place. New coupons riding in the Chevrolet with big bags. You're deep on talking about how we all like taste. Be they recommended. Wait, I don't think I can play this, but this is such a good song. Si una vez. It's the Selena Quintanilla cover, but it's like Kali Uchis, and she does it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's such a good song. I could just like listen to music forever. But we're making a live stream. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm so sorry. I'm not perfect. Please love me. Besides my glitches. Dude, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's kind of annoying. But it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? I just can't believe I even got like 1 subscriber doing this. So thank you for even watching. Okay, my stupidity. Oh god, I can't. I just want to sing it now. See, ooh. I don't even know Spanish, but I know the whole song, and it's in Spanish. I can't. I just want to sing it now. I just feel like watching something inexorbitantly stupid with you. Is that okay?
I don't know if a hair color would change my life. Heads if you got. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited today. Okay, so I have done a lot of these try and grow product videos. It's usually like makeup or hair clips, just like a lot of stuff that's not helping the rumors that I'm trans. But today, it is about to fuck me up. Because I went on Amazon and I literally got the weirdest shit.
This is my recommended.
I got a half a body. You'll see what I'm talking about.
7 years
first,
ago.
because this is going to be kind of like an upgraded version of my try and grow products, a glow up if you will, I decided to get some new bangs. And I also decided to switch up the color. Okay, first of all, me. She's everything I've ever
What if I got a
wanted to be.
wig?
Not
Oh
helping
my
the rumors.
god.
Oh.
The content change if I got a wig.
Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna give you the big reveal. So I heard a little rumor that blondes have more fun. And I don't really know if a hair color would change my life and make me more fun. I would still just be, you know, sitting on the couch, watching Family Matters, eating a box of Cheez-Its.
Not Family Matters.
But I'm ready for my new life. Okay, here she is.
I didn't hear that.
Ew. Oh, I hate this. First of all, I know him. It is not her. He works at Pictionary.
You didn't remind me of Uncle Earl while I'm high. I have to go. I have to leave the planet now.
And they get 0 notes. I don't know how I feel about this. Hold on, let me zoom in. Yeah, no, ew. It's literally making.
What is my channel becoming?
So old, so red. But hey, let's get started. Okay, so here's the first thing we're gonna try. It's so fucking creepy. Okay, supposedly this thing is supposed to help you with mouth wrinkles. I don't even know what that means. Like mouth wrinkles or on your lips or on your ear. Supposedly laughing gives you wrinkles. But what about crying? If crying was like the cure for wrinkles, that would be smooth. Let's put it in.
Stop.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! That's oh my god! Who is she?
Her name is Francesca.
I love her. This bitch does not work at Kingsbury. This bitch works at the post office and she loves her life. Hi, can I just get this letter sealed? Of course, girl! Here you go. My mouth bobs in this are everything. Wait. Should be different for this person. First of all, her name is Kirsty.
Oh my god, wait, that was good. Wait, they do it all the time.
Now it's Kirsty. And I feel like her voice.
Whoa, I'm really good at it.
It's like this. And then he had the nerve to tell me that he looked at attractive to me, you know? And I was like, what? You're not hanging?
Literally.
Girl, please.
Mouth pop.
Oh my god, I want to try to eat with this. Girl, did you see what she had on? Tragic. Girl, this Starbucks is everything. Hold on, girl. It's gone. Sorry about that.
Honestly, this isn't even off.
This is my favorite thing ever. I don't think it works. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it makes me look like a sex doll that nobody wants to fuck. And I love that. Alright, next product. Okay, so this contraption is supposed to help with a double chin.
Stop wearing the fucking wig.
Okay, so this is a chin strap, which looks like a pad. Oh my god. Wait, what?
Wait.
What is that for? Wait, it did not come with a picture. I'm gonna have to guess.
I always thought, like, wait,
chin
should I try girl products?
Here, right? And then it, oh fuck. Oh shit. I mean, the pit's wet. It's a hard life I have. Oh, I can't move. Does it look good though? It got rid of my double
I can't imagine someone clicking on my video right now and being like, oh my god, conspiracy theories, and it's just this.
No, I just recovered from my surgery. Yeah, I got my lips done.
What the fuck?
What do you mean did I get my lips done? No, girl,
I just got my lips done.
You're just jealous because you got chicken lips. It's crazy though that you got the lips of the chicken and you still can't find no cock.
No.
This hurts, and I don't understand it, and I don't really know what it's
I am
supposed to be
relating
doing
as a
for my
gay
life. I mean,
person.
it definitely makes my face look better, so like, that's great. But it definitely makes my neck look slim. Look at that. You can literally see definition. I don't look like a pile with a face, which by the way was my original book title. But the publisher said pile with a face was too depressing. Maybe if I move it down.
Wow. The face was
Okay. Ooh. Oh, this is great. I can't hear anything blocking out the ears. Oh, this is good. This is slimming my face. This is lifting my neck. This is giving me bone. I look like Hillary Duff got into a car accident. Like Hillary Duff got into a car accident and she still decided to go out for the paparazzi and she was like, DUI? More like DUI.
Shut the fuck up.
If I was Hillary Duff, I would crash my cars into walls. Because, like, who fucking cares? You have so much fucking money. I would literally, if I got mad at people on the street, you know, like when somebody cuts you off and you're like, ah, but like you don't do anything. I would literally crash my car into the back of them as hard as I could. I would want their head to go through the windshield. And if it said like baby on board on the back, bitch, I'd go harder. Okay, I'm gonna take this off before I die because I'm actually losing all circulation.
You laughed so hard. Oh my
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my face is less fat. Did that work? No. Oh my god. This next one is very depressing. Now this is for a single girl who just like wants the warmth of a man, but she's too crazy for any man to want to be with her. And she already killed her family and her dog, so she's just looking for something to keep her company at night. So she decided to get half a man! What? First of all, ew. Second of all,
they sell on
very
Amazon.
healthy and soft and kind of wet. So I guess you put his arm around you,
So, like,
and then you just kind of like
realistic.
lay on the couch, go with him, talk about your day. How was your day, baby? Oh, my day was fine. This girl on the road cut me off, and well, I went a little crazy. What'd you do? Oh, I crashed into the back of her car, and then I got out of my car with a butcher knife, and I stabbed a bitch in the neck. But enough about me. Let's talk about your day, sweetie. Also, I love the fact that he's wearing like a business shirt. Like it has a little pocket. Like he works at a bank. Like they're not getting your hopes up. Like they're not giving you like The Rock or like an Olympian. They're giving you like a sad, puffy, squishy man that works at a bank whose fingers are all the same length. He got into some kind of boating accident on the weekend. All his fingers got ripped off. So basically they gave you the realistic boyfriend. Not successful, not in shape, and has no fingers. I'd say me, but I got my fingers, so hold on.
I mean, honestly. Oh my god.
This actually makes me very sad. I also kind of want to bring it on a plane.
Wow. Oh my god, literally.
Would make people never
This would
talk
even
to me
be
again.
that
Could you imagine
different
if you like
from,
walk
like,
by
what's
somebody on a
trendy,
plane
like,
and they would have like a sleeve and turn to the side.
So
and
everyone
you're
wants to be like,
excuse me, ma'am, and then they were like,
different.
I was just totally not born. Yeah, he works at a bank. He brings home some money. And he said he loved me because he has no head, so he can't see no face. Boyfriend goals. Okay, I don't know about you, but after a long day of working at Wetzel Pretzel, crashing my car into bitches and stabbing them in the throat, I feel like I need to like get the scent off. So that's why I come home and I use my Dora the Explorer Starry Night perfume.
Where the fuck did you
This
get
is real.
that?
They have perfume for children. There's only one reason you would need perfume if you were a child, and that's because your parents.
This is
smoked
just what
a lot
makes
of
me
fucking
realize
weed, and they don't want your
YouTube
teachers to find out. I knew
is a
somebody who had a
time.
baby,
YouTube is a time machine. Okay, literally.
and they would smoke weed around it and blow it into their face. And all I'm gonna say is
That would be
that
the
baby
exact
funny.
perfume
But if I
they
were
would
to ever
have, though.
kids,
You're
I
not
would
even
never
wrong.
blow them. I would shove weed up their ass and light their mouth and smoke them.
Stop.
But that's just me. Oh my god, the visual of that. Sometimes I say things without
Stop
thinking
it.
of the visual, or the
It's
fact
too
that I'm
real.
embarrassed if you're saying
I
it.
have
But
to
just
say
like
stop.
Just like imagine right now, baby, but like a dead baby, like not an alive baby. There's no family. It was made in a lab. And like you take that baby and then you light its mouth and then like you smoke weed out of it. And then you say like, y'all want to hit?
Oh my god,
And then you
actually
just
me.
turn your baby over to your friend. Who's like, nah,
Y'all wanna
and then you're
hit?
like, it's legal, I have a prescription.
It's legal. It's medical.
Me out. It's the dead baby in your hands who has smoke coming out of his ass. Oh, right, I'm sorry. Is the smell bothering you? Hold on, I have my door the explore.
Is it so
Starry Night
perfume?
perfume. Let's move on to less creepy things and let's smell this creepy perfume. Okay, first of all, this bottle, they clearly did not make a special bottle for this Dora perfume because this is an old lady bottle. And then they like stuck a fucking sticker on the back of it and they're like, yeah,
With Dora.
perfume. Bitch, no. This was like Betty White's perfume or like Barbara Walters perfume. Look at this old ass bitch bottle. Also, shouldn't Dora be old by now? Like, she's been around since I was a kid. Bitch has to be 18.
I guess it is for like a little.
Oh my god, can you imagine like dating if you're Dora? There's no way a guy wouldn't whip his penis out and go, okay, Dora, what is that? Oh my god. Dora's fucking. Dora's fuck. Dora's monkey is probably dead. Don't monkeys not live that long? Or wait, or they live a long time? I don't really know. Either way, Dora's getting fucked. Okay, so let's try out this Starry Night. Okay, I smell nothing. Oh,
imagine what this smells like. I can actually like smell almost what it was like. Just from
this
the
is an
purple
old
color.
lady perfume. This literally smells like an old lady.
Ooh, I
like
can
not
only
just an old
assume.
lady, like an old lady who's like in front of you when you're trying to walk into Target.
That
She's going
flowery
really
look.
fucking slow, and she has two canes, like one on both arms. And at first you're like, oh, this is so cute. She's so sweet. And then like 5 minutes later when you're trying to get to the
I
car,
know exactly what you're talking about. Why can I like actualize that?
No, I'm trying to get to the one spot. And she knows.
Shut the
She knows you can't say shit. So she goes fucking slower. She stops. Takes a break. Looks around at the store. And then starts crutching along on her canes again. And you're like, bitch, I swear to God. And then that same damn woman is in front of you.
Bro, I just like literally go around people that I don't even care. I don't even give a
And then
fuck.
the old lady
I'm like,
goes,
I have the
"Here's an
energy, I have
89
the will.
cents." Okay, look, I have 89.
I'm not gonna be rude though, but I will be.
Count them all one
Gay
by one.
people run everywhere. Okay, this is just a fact.
My Starry Night. Forgot I have that. Sometimes I use it after I smoke weed out of my dead grandson.
Running, not even walking.
I don't know what the fuck these are.
We're like jogging. Gay
They
people
are
jog
like
everywhere.
gloves, I guess. Buff body gloves.
We're quick
Buffs
with that
off
shit.
dead
Quick.
skin from your
Quick
body.
with that shit.
Sorry, what? So you're literally just supposed to put these on your hands, rub your body, and rip off your skin. Let's go with the face. Okay, here we go. I guess I'll start with like my arms and just see what happens.
Stop it.
Ooh, it hurts. Ah! Oh my god, it's working. Okay, if you look close, you can
Just
see like little
rip
flakes of
off your
skin.
skin.
Can you see that? You can see that. But it's actually working. Okay, I can see myself getting addicted to this. Fucking 2 weeks later, and I'm just like, wow, it's working so well!
I'm
Next product.
uncomfortable.
Okay, so this is called a facial flex, which I think is kind of the same thing as Kirsty, but oh my god, it's even scarier. Okay, look at the back of this box. Look at that saw-ass shit. What a playing game.
Whoa.
Also, this picture is not making me want to use this. If you use this, you can look just like her. She has no skin left. Okay, on the side it says, it comes with a facial flex and a discreet carrying case. Oh yeah, okay. Real discreet. Literally
scared.
the logo of the company and a woman rubbing her face. Oh, this? Oh no, this is just my wallet. Why does it have some sad woman rubbing her face? I don't know, I got it from Urban Outfitters. It's like a hipster thing, I think. I think it means like when you can't even. Really? Because it says facial flex. That sad fucking product that old ladies try to use when they want to tighten their skin. No, I got it at Urban Outfitters! Along with some firefly lights. And a stupid fucking phone case that says Queen of Everything. Yeah, not discreet. Oh, this contraption is horrifying. This looks like something you would get put in you at the gynecologist when they're like, hold on, we just want to see the actual inside of you. Oh no. Close it up. So I guess you put it in your lips and then you work out like this. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. This is so discreet.
Wow. I would be facial flexing in public.
Your bitch wishes she was me.
Literally.
Oh my god, wait, I could be like a before and after model. Before I started using facial flex, I had like a boring, normal face like this. And then I started using it 24 hours a day, non-fucking stop. And now I look like this. And I feel great. I can crush a baseball bat with my mouth. Guys love green color that.
I'll definitely be putting timestamps.
Like the idea of some sad old woman like using this like in her house.
I'm not
like,
doing conspiracy theories.
Like she comes home from church and she's like, God, this some Price is Right, do my exercises.
But I thought the breaks would be entertaining.
Okay, we have one product left, and I do not understand it. This is a eyebrow shaping kit. I don't know. I think it's from Japan, and it looks terrifying. So I guess you put it on your eyebrows. Wait, that's what the shape of eyebrows are supposed to be? Because bitch, I'm off. Hold on. If I put one here, the other one's supposed to be there. Or wait, like this. Hold on. Is it upside down?
Should I just like a fat fucking
Wait, I'm so
bun just for
confused.
fun?
Is that what eyebrows are supposed to be? Because I don't have that. No,
Let's just like a side bun
just like
for
another
fun.
mouth exercise piece. Oh yeah. I'm learning a lot about my mouth today. It's really
I'm just gonna take a big ass rip right now. Fuck it.
Well, Kirsty got nothing on my head again.
And then I'm gonna put wax on top.
Okay, that's everything. Like, who is she?
Wait, what is going on?
I feel like all these products, we know my favorite. Starry Night, Dora the Explorer. Promo codes in the description. All opinions are my own.
All opinions are my own.
But I also feel like I miss Gretel. I don't know. We haven't named my other personality.
Oh my god, I
think I miss
spilled
her. I think I want to go back. Like, this has been really fun. And like, you've been great. But like, I'm ready to get back to my roots. And I'm ready to be my true self again. Oh, there
I'll
she
just
is.
get more later.
Oh my
It's
god.
fine.
Really not helping.
It literally doesn't matter.
Hopefully you enjoyed watching me try all these fucking terrifying girl products. If you like this video and you want me to do more of these, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel right down below because I make new videos every fucking day. And if you want to see all my other trying girl product videos, I've done literally 1,000 of them. I'll put a link to a playlist right at the top of the description below. Alright, you little Kirsties, I will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
You might not have died in
I'm streaming. I'm still streaming. Wait, should I take this fat bong rip now? Alright, let's do it. I think I want to connect something to it, so that's so sound. Ah! Technical difficulties! Cheers. Sometimes I wish I was like living in the era of like non-age restriction. Or like not being shadow bans would have been more fun, but it's okay. It's all good. But I do think about this sometimes. I feel like I was like, just born into the era of like getting restricted and shit. But it's all good, it's all good. Everyone is feeling it. I'm not alone in that. Yeah. I feel like I want to go back to conspiracy theories. There's something in my gut. But I want to go back to like conspiracy theories that were happening a little while back, see like how they compare to now. That makes sense.
And in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the scarier celebrities.
So we're gonna bounce off Shane.
Now, our first conspiracy is about a celebrity that's scary.
Wait, I in my high ass forgot to turn off the music right now. Leaked all my songs. Okay, here we go.
Than anybody, Taylor Swift. And that is a conspiracy that she might be related to the creator of Satanism. So Satanism is a religion where people worship the devil. And supposedly it was founded by a man named Anton Lee. Now Anton had a daughter named Zena Lee, and she became the high priestess of the Church of Satanism in 1985. Now I'm going to show you a picture of Zena next to a picture of Taylor Swift. You see the similarities. Oh, that's literally the same fucking person.
Wait, why is this literally like almost no change from like what we have like now? Like theories. We're still talking about this shit. We still think Taylor Swift is like the recreation of Satan. Well, I guess no, not everyone.
She's still alive. She's
everyone is still thinking about like she looks just like her, right?
Has to be a relation. They look too similar. Now Xena today is 50 years old. When that picture was taken, she was 24, which is the same age Taylor Swift was at that same picture. So there's two theories. One theory is that Taylor is actually Xena's child, and that Taylor is a part of the Church of Satan, but she hasn't really talked about it publicly because she's kind of spreading the message in her music. All her lyrics are about revenge, bad blood, the Blank Space video where she's killing men in her house. A lot of really dark themes. So some people think that Anton and Xena are using her to get across their message. There's also a second theory, and that theory is a little crazier, but that involves the theory of cloning. Now we're going to talk about cloning later in the video because there is a lot of celebrity cloning conspiracies. But basically what it means is they take the genetics of one person and they create another person who looks just like them. And the theory is that when Xena became...
I was just born into this reality. Like, and then you tell me about all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just got here.
They took her DNA and they wanted to save it because they wanted to...
I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in that feeling.
In case anything bad happened. Well, that grew into a person, which is now 25 years old, which is now Taylor. I know both theories sound kind of crazy, but be honest, would it surprise you? I mean, Taylor Swift does seem pretty dark and twisted, so we'll just have to wait and find out.
New water.
Speaking of celebrities who aren't who they say they are, our second conspiracy is that Bill Nye the Science Guy isn't really a science guy at all. So I've heard about this theory for a while now. Pretty much any time there's a celebrity who's a doctor
Bill
or
Nye the Science Guy. Bill
Are you really? I remember when Dr. Phil was getting a bunch of shit because people were like, dude, you're not even a real doctor. Technically, he's a doctor in psychology, but he's not really a licensed psychologist. He's kind of playing one on TV. But the thing about Bill Nye is a little bit strange. So the theory is that Bill Nye the Science Guy is actually just an actor.
Does anyone else remember that, or is it just my high ass?
Now, if you haven't noticed, Bill Nye has been on a lot of shows in the last 5 to 10 years talking about global warming or issues with guns and abortion, and he's been on all these shows.
It's just like serious topics like global warming, and I'm just like, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
A scientist, he really knows what he's talking about. He's really educated. But in reality, Bill Nye's an actor. He started out doing sketch comedy. If you go to his Wikipedia page, you'll see that that's how he started. Bill Nye the Science Guy was just a character that he was playing on Disney Channel back in the 90s. He went to college for mechanical engineering. He didn't go to college for weather and space. And, well, I'm not a fucking scientist, but all that other shit. Well, a video recently came out with a man trying to expose Bill Nye as a fake.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
He is here to play a part of a scientist, and this is why nobody should ever listen to anything that comes out of this guy's mouth, because he is a liar. He is a fucking actor. He is not a scientist.
Listen, I love Bill Nye. I have always loved him. I used to watch him when I was in
school. They used to play him in my science class all the time.
The government, the Illuminati, whatever, they're always trying to...
Right, because it was like educational, but it was like how much influence did that motherfucker have?
Some awesome, funny guy to kind of get their message across.
Influence
Bill Nye the Science Guy was created by Disney Channel.
They understood it before it was like a thing.
Shit going on behind the scenes. I mean, a lot of people think Disney Channel is part of the Illuminati, and they're the ones spreading their messages to the children.
Whoa! Here we go.
Messages that Disney puts in their movies for kids. There was the word sex written in the stars in The Lion King.
Excuse me, bitch. What was that?
Messages that Disney puts in their movies for kids. There was the word sex written in the stars in The Lion King.
Play that shit one more time. Sex. I see that shit.
There was that moment in Aladdin where somebody told him to take off his clothes. So why wouldn't Disney create a fake scientist to go around and tell about things.
I saw it.
It's possible. But once again, it's just a conspiracy, and it's all for fun, and I love Bill Nye.
It's just a theory. Just a theory.
Okay, so this next conspiracy is not about celebrities. I just had to talk about it because it has been creeping me the fuck out ever since I heard
Oh my god, dude.
that airlines actually want you to die. Okay, so here's the theory. If there is a plane crash and you survive...
Dude, with all the recent shit in the coming months of 2024, oh my god. You know what I mean? Like, comparing theories that were just coming out in, like, 2016, 2017, just about, right? Like, if I go to, like, the comments, the shit was 2016, okay? July 6, 2016, the summer of. So, just thinking about all the, like, most insane conspiracy theories that are now recircling in a way, where people are talking about, you know, Boeing and the whistleblower that was recently killed for exposing, like, just like the failure of ensuring safety mechanisms and stuff, you know what I mean? Just like shit like that, where it's like fucking scary, where it's like how it's evolved from this point in a way.
You can sue the airline for millions of dollars, and you'll probably win. So the
I've said
theory
enough.
is that they want you to survive. So they created some kind of a technique that would kill you if you were in a crash. So you know how when you're on a plane and they make you watch the safety video, and the flight attendant tells you that if there is a crash, you need to take your hands, put it behind your head, and tuck it into your knees. Now this is the position that they say is the safest position there is.
Neck snapper.
This is going to give you the most chance of survival. But supposedly, that position was created to kill you. So if there is a plane crash and you're in that position, your head will go right into the seat.
I understand, I guess you won't have things flying in your face,
Think
but
about
it's
the way
like
that you're positioned,
hard to
you're already
survive.
putting your neck down. If you get hit, that's it. Now I heard about this theory from somebody who actually works at an airline. I'm not going to say which one, and I'm not going to say who the person is, but it's a pretty reliable source. But it also could
What
just
the
be
fuck
another
was that
legend.
video?
I've never been in a plane crash, so I haven't been able to test out the theory. But it just kind of makes sense. I mean, why would they want you to survive? So you could sue them for a bunch of money, might as well just let you die. Our next conspiracy is that all celebrities could be clones. Now we've talked about this before. Basically the theory is that the Illuminati clones celebrities so they can kind of mind control them and get them to do whatever they want, kind of like a puppet. Well, over the last...
Okay, so they're comparing these images. Maybe they're making different facial expressions. Maybe it's two different people. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you can look very different from different angles. You know what I mean? It's all different facial expressions I can make, I can understand, but it's like... I don't know, dude. That's really fucking weird. I don't know. And this plastic surgery is common. There's a lot of different factors. You know what I mean? But I understand where they come
clones. Now we've talked
So
about
it's
this
good to
before.
question.
Basically the theory is that the Illuminati clone celebrities so they can kind of mind control them and get them to do whatever they want, kind of like a puppet. Well, over the last year, the rapper B.O.B. has been tweeting and talking publicly about his thoughts on cloning. Now he believes that cloning is very real. He says he has proof and evidence and he's seen it happen. Just listen to this clip of him being interviewed talking about it.
I don't really want to say too much, but I will say do your own research.
Would you like to be cloned?
Would I like to be?
Yeah.
Am I already cloned?
Oh, are you already cloned?
I'd rather not say.
Now, B.O.B. is one of the first celebrities to publicly talk about this, and he says because he's been talking about it, radio is shutting him down.
That's crazy.
His music on the radio.
He said he'd rather not say.
Just check out some of his tweets. Notice
You
the
couldn't
celebrities
just say
with
no.
tattoos or piercing mysteriously vanish. Cloning center. When a celebrity in great health suddenly suffers a stroke, a heart attack, or die. Cloning center. Every time you see a celebrity randomly lose their mind, cloning center. I swear I don't want attention or money or fame no more, just to get the truth out. The truth you've been hidden from since birth. Now there's been a lot of people trying to find proof of celebrities being cloned. Remember about a month ago we talked about Beyonce and that weird video for
The fucking weird video!
This video
Fucking really side.
Newscaster Al Roker seemed to have some
That was
kind
funny.
of glitch on
I just
live
remembered
TV. Check it out.
That's exactly how he did.
To have a certain amount of distance between
Yes,
the bodies.
exactly.
Hi.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is
a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
35 years ago today, Elvis Presley passed away, the king of rock and roll, and as Mark Cohn says,
hello, that's the fucking creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Wait, am I
He did
in
not
the
move for like That's video. That's not a frozen screen. That's
I think
literally
he may have just been like.
He's not moving. So people are thinking maybe
I don't
he's
know.
cloned because he's a news personality. And maybe
He's just feeling funny that day.
Have him say certain things on the news. But it's not just random celebrities newscasters that have been cloned. It might be the president.
Oh God, sorry,
Which
I
leads us
keep
to our next conspiracy, which is Barack Obama might be a clone or even a hologram. So not that long ago, Obama did a speech. A lot of conspiracy theorists were freaking out because they were like, wait a minute, something looks wrong. Check out this clip and tell me if you notice anything strange.
Good evening. On Wednesday, 14 Americans were killed as they came together to celebrate the holidays.
Did you notice anything? Did it look kind of off to
He's
you?
in front of
well,
a
that's
green
because it
screen?
was obviously shot on some kind of a green screen.
Which
Like,
is,
that's not a
it's
real
so
fact.
common more
Because check out some of
nowadays
his
than
older
like
speeches where
at
he's
this point
actually
in time.
the White House.
You know what I
Look
mean?
how
Like,
real that looks.
The United
it's becoming
States
even
is
more
conducting an
prevalent.
operation that killed Osama bin Laden. Tonight, I'd like to talk to you about the end of our combat mission in Iraq.
See what I mean? Those were not green screens.
I
That first
thought
one
about
definitely
getting
was.
a green
So
screen
was
for
the
my
second
videos, but I just like
Check this
having
out.
the like.
Fellow Americans.
I don't know.
Tonight, I'd like to talk with you about
So-
immigration.
That's a fucking green screen. I have used green screen before. I know exactly what it looks like. That's it. So you guys are probably wondering, well, why is he in front of a green screen? That makes no sense.
I know it's just
And
a
that's
glitch
because there's
that's
a conspiracy that Obama
No,
might
but
not be
I know it
Obama.
probably won't happen.
But once again, these are just conspiracy theories. They're all
Just
for
glitching.
fun. Please, government, do not come for me. Theory is, I
It's
believe
the
it's
solar flares or
the
something. That's
theory
like
is
in the
that
electronics.
maybe Obama didn't like where things were
Literally.
going and wasn't agreeing with
That's
certain
what I
things
was
that the
blaming
government
it on.
wanted him to say. So they shut him up and instead replaced him. And now
I hate
they
that.
can make say whatever.
That's
the
my worst
fuck they
fear.
want. Because if you look at any other president's speeches, none of
This
them
is
were
being,
green
like,
screen. None of them
killed.
looked
It's
fake.
being
They all
replaced by,
just
like, a
look like a
clone
guy
and
sitting at his
someone's
desk
being,
to a camera.
Hey
These are
guys,
Obama
it's Ryan
speeches.
Paez. It's not me. It's scary. And I'm just like, would anyone even know the difference?
Jackson. They even did one with Whitney Houston, and they all looked very, very real. So why wouldn't the Illuminati make one of the president? I don't know. Seems plausible. Speaking of cloning,
Especially
if it
with
is real,
AI
wouldn't there
and
be
shit
a
being
glitch
able to
sometimes?
replicate,
Well, supposedly there has been some
it's even
conspiracy
more
theorists think
plausible
that some
now.
of these celebrities might be clones of each other. So there's a theory
Think about
that
the
Katy Perry
technology
and
they
Lady
could have
Chanel
had
might have
and
been
not
created in
released,
the
or
same
you know what I
lab.
mean? Just like, I don't know.
I mean, they look extremely similar, almost too similar. There's also theories Selena Gomez and Lucy Hale might be
Think
from
about
the
what's
same
released
lab. Check
now,
out these pictures.
what's
Now I know
capable
those are kind
now,
of
it's
dumb and
like,
funny, but this next thing
really does make me
actually
think.
is very fucking creepy. Now, supposedly cloning has been happening for years. Back in the day, there were no big-time Hollywood stars that maybe the Illuminati controlled. Well, what if that DNA was replicated again? Like, what if there was a big Hollywood star back then, and they just made him again? Well, check out these pictures.
Ancestry
These are pictures of
23andMe.
old celebrities next to current celebrities.
I
and
would
they
not
look
be
very,
surprised.
very
CRISPR,
similar. Maybe because they have the
all those
same
technologies.
DNA. Before I show you these pictures, quick shout out to the YouTube channel Vrillix. That's where I saw these pictures for the first time, and it scared the shit out of me. I know this is not a sponsorship or any of that, just giving them credit. So first, we have a picture of an old celebrity next to Leonardo DiCaprio. Then we have Elvis. Then we have Eddie Murphy.
It's interesting thing about like
Then we
what
have
is
Queen Latifah. Then we got Jimmy Fallon.
what is reincarnation like? Whoa, that one's actually really freaky. Yeah.
And last but not least, the creepiest, in my opinion, Justin Timberlake. Take a look.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I'm not saying this is real. I'm just saying it's fucking creepy. I mean, they look so similar. And it would make so much sense if Hollywood just kept
Think about
creating
like
the
what
same
is
types of
life,
people
what
every
is
50
the
years.
soul.
I don't know. Something about me buys that. Well, there you guys go. That was me talking about scary celebrity conspiracy theories. If you want more videos of me talking about conspiracy theories, I'll put a link to a playlist down below. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more of these and you enjoy them. And subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every single day. Alright, check.
You knew it was gonna happen. You did. We're vibing for a minute right after that. Tonight the bow's for two.
changed. My breath got caught up in my throat when you look at me. I feel like I'm on the tightrope when you look at me. I don't ever know, but you say let's go. Baby, just give me a kiss, baby. Maybe we can go. I just don't understand what you expect me to do. Every time you say I'm lying, babe, I was telling the truth. You say that I'm giving nothing, but I give you my you. Every time you give me so you gotta be bulletproof.
I'm so unstable. I said this table for two. Maybe it's 'cause I'm a fool. I said this table for two. I said the table for two. Maybe it's 'cause I'm a fool. I said the table for you. Table for me and you. Way up. Song ended. It'd be natural to play my own song. I'm so sorry. Coughing. I'm gonna get more to drink. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like a creative, all-encompassing feeling. With my drinks. And the timing was crazy. Hey guys. Wow, dude, this stream is crazy. I love this stream so far. This has been fucking so fun. What the fuck? And the light, slow that shit down. Whoa. Dude, I love it. I don't even mind. This has been so fun. I love this. This has been the funnest shit ever. Fuck. You know, what? are we gonna get into next, dude? If I ever had merch, it would say, what are we about to get into next, or like today or something, you know what I mean? Shut the fuck up, Brian. Okay, oh, stop. But, oh, I just wanna watch, should we just like watch another song? Dude, I always wanna watch like more of my own music. It's like, fuck, every time I like drink, I'll even a little bit, I'm just like, fuck, dude. This could like dwell back into my whole like shit, but this is conspiracy theories. That's really funny.
Sound.
But I want to see if this is like good before we even like delve into that. I'm just looking at my recommended right now. It's just like, what the fuck? Dating Trisha Pooties. Okay, wait, we're gonna watch this. Okay.
Sorry, I fuck a lot. My vagina stretched out.
I'm just putting that part in it. I fuck a lot, my vagina stretched out.
It is kind of stretched out.
Is it stretched out?
Kind of.
Hi, if you're one of my viewers and you watch my videos, I want to apologize for this. This isn't my type of
Imagine
thing.
if like one of my neighbors just like heard me say that.
This isn't my type of thing, but if you're one of Trisha's fans, thank you so much. Welcome to my challenge channel. YouTube.
Literally saying like into my challenge channel.
But seriously, if you're one of my fans, I don't know what this is. I'm running out of money, guys.
Money.
You're so fucking weird.
You're like, do you know how to make videos?
Well, yes, that's gonna put my boobs in it for you.
What
It's your
the
thumbnail.
fuck? Same.
That's not my thumbnail.
Okay.
The point of the scene is that it's like off.
I missed this era of YouTube, okay?
Whatever.
I'm hot,
Do you
but I'm
feel
not.
me?
I don't know if you're hot. I think you're attractive.
Literally, what the fuck?
Ew.
Start.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
it's your video. You should start first.
Well, no, it's not starting first. We're in a scene. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, these chicken fingers.
What do you want? I kind of want orange chicken, but I feel like they don't make good Chinese food here because it's like American food and they're just like, here's some Chinese.
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Why can't I have that right? I guess there's a bathroom.
I can't take you seriously.
Would you let me breastfeed you?
Ew. That's not what you would say on a date. That's not what you would say on a
Have
date.
you ever lactated?
No.
Oh.
You're gonna try and hit on me. Like, you like me. We're friends.
That's
and then,
good, yeah.
Look at you. I'm like directing the scene for you.
No, that's good. Because I don't want you to be you because you would be like already on me.
Yeah, duh. We'd already fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so the screen should be here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
I'm not really into this guy.
No? It's so funny though. I love Will Ferrell. He's just so funny. Wait, what?
Will Ferrell.
Oh. Something is happening. Must have been a button.
No, not yet.
Oh my god. So funny.
I have a bone.
What?
What? Would you ever kiss me?
Wait, what?
I'm watching it. Will Ferrell.
I don't know why I laugh like that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he's so hot. I totally
Would you
make
make
out
out
with him.
with me?
Oh my god, you're so funny.
Okay.
That's funny. You're
Would
funny.
you make out with me? Would you make out with me right now if I wanted to?
Oh. Wait, seriously?
I want to make out.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Really bad. I haven't touched it.
You think I'm pretty?
No, but I like really lonely.
Ew. You're gonna keep hitting on me. I feel like you should end it so you get me at the end.
That's the fuck? I feel like I should kill you.
It's so
Have you been
funny.
actually stabbed?
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like you've done that in bed before.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Shut the fuck up, girl.
Hello?
Wait, finish.
What the fuck is my channel? So it was just like click and they like just came out to like this part. I'd be like, so sorry. I don't know either.
Thanks for watching my challenge video. This
Oh my
was
God,
Trisha
Alex,
Ortiz.
Nora.
She's my favorite YouTuber.
Same. On the like on
Yeah, I'm taking it seriously right now. Good. Oh my god. Oh, are you done?
Literally, are we done?
Sorry, I fucked a lot. My vagina stretched out. Sorry, I fucked a lot. My vagina stretched out. Sorry, I fucked a lot.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll get back to the conspiracy theories, I promise. Oh my god, that was so funny. Alright, let's go back to the conspiracy theories. I'm sorry. Dude, that was so like. I don't think I've covered like a Haley Elizabeth episode, but I do like this
Haley
creator.
Elizabeth, and if you don't know who I am, I post videos pertaining to a little bit of whatever I want. Conspiracy theories, controversial people, true crime, vlogs. And so if you're interested in any of that, you can subscribe. And if not, totally chill. I haven't done a conspiracy video in so long, so I thought I would finally bring them back. And there is a lot of really interesting ones to get to, so we're just gonna hop right into it. But before getting into all that, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Audible. Now, if you guys don't know what Audible is your new best friend for all things audio entertainment, such as podcasts, audiobook, YouTube, to in today's video. Now back to your video. So grab a snack, relax, sit back, and we're just gonna do some makeup and talk about some conspiracies. So the first conspiracy theory we're gonna be talking about today is frogging. So frogging by definition is, quote, the act of secretly living in another person's home without their knowledge or permission.
That's what the lives
Now, a lot
are
of
all
people
about.
may
This
think
is about
that
real,
frogging and squatting are the same thing, but they're actually very different. Squatters tend to stay in someone's house for a long period of time, mostly because they
I can't imagine just,
whereas
like,
people who participate
like...
in frogging usually don't stay at a person's home for longer than a month, and to them it's like a little game to see how long they can stay there without being noticed. And it's kind of exhilarating a little bit to know that you are watching someone without them knowing that you're watching them. People who participate in frogging call themselves either frogs or froggers, and frogging has actually been a thing for the past decade, but within recent years it's gained a lot more popularity, such as the 2014 film Frogging and a more popular one, I See You, on Netflix. I've seen I See You, and it's actually really good movie. The story takes place about two kids that are frogging in the home of a family and do things to slowly mess with their heads and slowly just drive them crazy. And so although it's become very, very popular in the media, the very first recorded case of frogging came back in 1986 by a 16-year-old boy, Daniel LaPente. Daniel had a classmate by the name of Annie Andrews who had recently just lost her mother, and for some reason Daniel just wanted to mess with her, and so he ended up breaking into her house and was secretly staying in her house for months, where he lived in a very small gap in the crawl space underneath her stairs. Over the next couple of months, Daniel would continue to do things around the house to make
Oh shit. No. I dropped it. You just saw that probably. Okay, nothing broke though. I totally just dropped the biggest ball in my head though. Oh my god.
Annie and her little sister think that they were going crazy and think that their dead mother was trying to get in contact with them. He would do small little things like make odd noises, move furniture, flicker the lights, change the TV channel. And the girls did have a father, but their father was mostly at work all day until one day, while the father was at work, he gets a call from his two girls and they're in a panic and they believe that someone is in the house. So immediately their father comes home and he peeks around the house. As he's peeking around the house, he notices that there are some noises going on upstairs, and so he goes upstairs with a baseball bat, and when he goes into his closet, he finds 16-year-old Daniel standing in the closet staring at him while wearing a wig, his wife's clothing, and a hatchet in his hand. So when the father sees this, he immediately runs out of the house, takes his 2 girls, and calls the police. The police show up, and at first they couldn't find Daniel anywhere around the house, so they just assumed that maybe he had run away, until they started hearing noises coming from the crawl space underneath the stairs. And so when they opened it up, that's when they found Daniel and a whole bunch of clothes and food. And from the looks of it, it seemed like Daniel had been living in there for almost 2 months. And within his hiding spot, they would also discover small little peepholes, as if Daniel had been watching the family secretly while he was in his hiding space. Now, unfortunately, Daniel actually never went to jail for this. He was just released on bail, which was probably the worst idea in the world, because about a year later, Daniel had murdered an entire family where he got life in prison without possibility of parole. Another case of frogging comes from Japan back in 2008, when a man believes that someone was sneaking into his house and stealing food. So he decided to set up some security cameras, and while he was at work, he got a notification saying that there was movement detected in his kitchen. And so before going to the home himself to see what was going on, he immediately contacted the police. The police showed up to the home, and weirdly, the front door was locked, and they couldn't really find any forced entry until they looked in the man's closet, and that is when they would find a 58-year-old woman that was living in a little attic space above his closet. And when the police had asked the woman what she was doing there, the woman would go on to say that she had been living in his home for over a year. And she says that about a year ago, she was homeless, and so one day she was, quote, just trying door handles,
miss,
and
what are you
this
doing
home
in my
just
attic?
so happened to be unlocked. And so she went in, she found a space, and she's been living there for the past year. And again, the man did not know she was living in there. All he really saw was food going missing. And so if this woman just went out and bought her own food and
I would
brought it
notice
back
that
to her
shit
place,
knowing me
most likely she wouldn't have been caught as early as she was. And
I would notice that
a
shit
very similar
so fucking
situation
quick.
comes in 2010 when a man
I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? I would notice that shit so fast.
once again suspected that someone was breaking into his house after he started finding a bunch of missing food, and so he decided to set up security cameras. He set up the cameras overnight, and the very next morning while he was at work, he decided to review the footage, and this is the footage that he saw.
What the fuck? I just noticed her like coming out of the whole ass shit. Oh my fucking god. I could not imagine if you like woke up and said, oh, I just had like a glass of water real quick, and you just like ran into her. Could not imagine. Actually, what the fuck? Help. Whoa. Wait! No way did she come out right after! I'm scared. Where'd she come from? But like, yeah, how did that come from that? No way did she come right after him. Goodbye. She did. Dude, what the fuck? She literally, how the fuck? She didn't even come out from the fucking space above. She literally came from somewhere else. I'm so scared. Fuck. No fucking way. Then she just gets back up in there, bro. What the fuck?
Popular, so you may or may not have seen it, but nonetheless, it is very terrifying. When
Yeah, that was the scariest thing I've ever seen. Because he got up and got something too. I'm so scared.
She had been living up there for 5 months. Unfortunately, frogging within the past couple of years has just gotten a lot more popular. There's people on YouTube that make like YouTube tutorials on how to frog. There's also subreddits and certain Reddit posts that you can learn about and read from.
I don't want to put that on my channel.
How to frog and how to get away with it. And there's also like subreddit forums where people are trying to normalize frogging. And then there's like a bunch of people saying like, oh, frogging is a bad rap. We're so misunderstood. Like, no, girl, you're not misunderstood.
Okay,
you are psychotic.
stop it.
And although there are some people that are more for
You do not need to invade someone else's space and make it right.
People that do it for a little bit more sinister reasons, such as a story back in 2019 when a woman
That's actually kind of scary. Someone actually commenting the internet at this point
opening up her
and
door,
making it right and getting a bunch of likes and just being stop.
Right
You can't believe anything. Not even likes. Don't even give it any energy to likes, bro. Don't. It doesn't mean anything, okay? Don't give any energy to that shit.
Castro in the attic. Apparently, 18-year-old Castro had been living in the attic for months, and then on top
Who
of
knows?
that,
Someone could
he
have paid to
was
put
in
all
the
those
middle of
likes
the
there.
night getting access into the woman's
Okay, so don't need to
14-year-old
stress it.
daughter's room, and over time, this 14-year-old and Castro had actually started to develop a relationship with one another. When there was one instance where the 14-year-old had actually run away with Castro at one point before being returned back to her home. After Castro was arrested, weirdly, Castro's family had even come out to defend Castro in that he was in the right in staying in her home for months at a time, saying that he
I'm like, how the fuck do you justify
emotional issue?
Okay, how the fuck do you justify? That's just the entitlementness. Oh, the people have like, I should have a right to stay in your unique ass space that you paid money for, you worked hard for as yourself. Who the fuck knows their story compared to theirs? You know what I mean? It's just like a matter of entitlement at that point. Like, how the fuck do you just be like, I deserve to live here at that point? Fuck. You know what I mean? Alright, anyway.
That is not his job. He's an 18-year-old man. And
literally, he just started being an adult. You don't understand their shoes. How the fuck do you just be entitled enough to be like, I deserve to live here because I'm homeless? Like, I get it. I totally get it. I've been there. Do not, like, couch surfing and shit. Like, you have no more right than the next other person when you basically, like, are breaking and entering. Like, you're no more than that at that point.
Frogging to me is so terrifying because to people who frog, it truly is like
the worst
a game to see
hell.
how long you can stay in a house for before
I can't
being
even
caught.
imagine that.
And
Thank
it's
God
so scary to think because, as I said, a lot of people who participate in frogging don't stay at their locations long, and so it makes you wonder how many times has someone stayed in your house without you even realizing, but they already left. Like, it's scary to think, what if someone is literally in my house
literally
right
scary
now
as fucking my
speak,
vents,
and I just haven't found them yet because they're really good at what they do.
Where the fuck are they? If I have too much space in here that they could be in my vents.
Get that feeling like someone is watching you. Like, what if that feeling is just intuition and someone is actually watching you? It's honestly so scary to think about, but that is frogging. And so now that leads us to our next conspiracy, Bohemian Grove. Grove.
No,
now,
not the
you may or may not
Bohemian
have been
Grove.
seeing the topic of Bohemian Grove going all over the place as of recently, because specifically a very famous boxer by the name of Ryan Garcia has recently
Ryan
come
Garcia.
forward about his
Not someone with the
experience
same name
at
as me.
Bohemian Grove and exactly what he saw and what he was forced to do.
Don't forget to give this video a like. I'm not trying to be annoying. It really does help with the algorithm and subscribing, you know, everything. It really does help. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 this year. Okay, I'm not kidding. Okay, I love you. Thank you.
Bohemian Grove is said to be a place where an elite all-male society made up of only the richest and highest of men come together to worship a big 40-foot tall idol. And they
I'm with
also
the shits,
perform
okay? You don't understand. I
ceremonies
want to
and
be
rituals to show their
consistent.
dedication
You don't
to
understand.
this idol. These
Maybe
ceremonies
you
are
do.
performed 3 times a
I'm
year,
gonna fucking
and
grind
one
a
of the
little,
ceremonies
just to
Ryan
hit 1,000. I'm
Garcia
gonna hit
claims
1,000 this
to
year,
have
y'all.
participated in. He claims that when he was there, he was tied down and forced to watch young children being sexually assaulted while other people drank blood out of their rectums. Bohemian Grove is located in Southern California in a very small town, and the society itself actually dates back all the way to 1872. And at first it was very innocent. It was basically just a group of elite men that came together, and it was at a place called the Grove. Now this was just kind of a normal hangout sort of space, kind of like a country club where you could just hang out with your guys, drink a couple beers, whatever, and they refer to themselves as the Bohemian Club. But over time, this Bohemian Club would transform into something that was once innocent to something that was a little bit more sinister. This invite-only retreat has had photos leaked in the past of participants in the Bohemian Club, people that you probably know, such as Warren Buffett, Richard Nixon, George Bush, Ronald Reagan, a lot of really famous and wealthy businessmen, as well as presidential candidates. Now, the reason why they like to keep their society very hush-hush, their explanation is because they are, quote, discussing the future of the community. And as I said, Bohemian Grove is located in a very small town. And so there has been people who went to the Bohemian Grove town and tried to interview its residents to see if its residents knew anything about what was going on in there.
About the Bohemian Grove and maybe how we can find our way there and get in?
No way.
Okay.
Do you know anybody that belongs or anything like that?
No. But every time these residents were interviewed, they basically just said, you know, it's just a place where guys hang out. We don't really know what's going on, but we don't really ask questions. And a lot of people think why even the community isn't saying much about it is because every July, that little town gets a huge influx of cash. And they're thinking that possibly the reason why people are being so hush-hush about it is because they don't really want to bite the hand that feeds them, and they just rather remain nonchalant in exchange for their community getting all of the benefits that it has. Now, as I said, Bohemian Grove is comprised of a bunch of people who are in the highest of statuses, only men because there are no women allowed, and this is also an invite-only group. So how do you even become a member of the group? There is a $25,000 initiation fee that you have to pay even before being considered, as well as a 15-year waiting list. And so if you are not invited to the retreat, or if you are not a part of the society, most likely you are not going to get in. There was even a documentary done by Brad Meltzer's on the History Channel who attempted at going inside of Bohemian Grove, and immediately upon entry he was turned away. And Brad says that as he was entering, he noticed that there was wires going up all of the trees, meaning this place is highly surveillanced. And he also goes on to say that within his work he has attempted to break into the CIA, and he says that breaking into the CIA was so much easier than breaking into Bohemian Grove. So that right there tells you how highly secure this place is, And for what reason? What could possibly be going on in there that they need to keep quiet so badly? But as a lot of you know, people love to talk. So how is it that within all of these years that Bohemian Grove has been a thing, how in the world has everyone in that group been able to keep this secret for that long? Now, as I said, Bohemian Grove throws 3 ceremonies every single year. And at these ceremonies, they do have invite only. So that means if you are a member, you are allowed to invite people to come with. Of course, only men allowed. And usually a lot of these people that are invited are people of high regard, people with lots of money, or even famous celebrities. Now, there is actually one particular ceremony that women and minors are allowed to join, but all women and minors must leave by 9 p.m. because that is when they conduct their very first ceremony called Cremation of Care, where the members of the group will sit around and worship this 40-foot owl while the voice of Walter Cronkite comes out of the owl and starts talking to everyone. That's when all of its members will come out in red robes as a way to worship this 40-foot owl, and then on top of that, they will also bring out a coffin, to which all of the attendees of the ceremony will go up to the coffin one by one and metaphorically give all of your worries and cares to this coffin. And then afterwards, they burn the coffin, and then after that, they celebrate for 2 straight weeks. And a lot of people have talked about the parties that they throw, and it's basically like a frat house college party. A lot of people say you see guys running around naked 90% of the time, they're peeing on trees, they're drinking, and there's also men that will dress up in drag and perform plays, because as I said, there's no women allowed. Now, I'm assuming these plays are very misogynistic, so now although the main Bohemian Grove that I'm talking about is located in Southern California, there has been other people who have said that there's even more locations located in Germany. It's extremely hard to sneak into Bohemian Grove, and back in the 90s, a man by the name of Alex Jones was able to successfully sneak in by staying overnight in one of the nearby swamps, and then when he saw a bus coming by full of members, he snuck onto the bus to pretend as
bathroom. Hey guys.
As if he was just a new recruit. All that day, he was able to mingle with the group without being detected, and then later on that night is when he experienced the Cremation of Care ceremony. Alex Jones explains this moment saying that at the beginning of the ceremony, they did have to give all of their worries and cares to this coffin, and then shortly after everyone did that, about 1,000 men would come out in front of the owl, and they were all dressed in red robes while a black horse-drawn carriage went up to the stage. That is when a couple of men in red robes would pull out what looked to be a child-sized human figure, and they picked up this child-sized human figure and laid it inside of the coffin and lit it on fire. And all while they did that, the voice inside of the owl kept on repeating, quote, "There is only one goddess that can help us, only one true Deficit." And then once the coffin is burned, the owl will say, quote, "Care says burn all you care." Then Care says, "No, you're not." After that, Alex Jones explains that it looked like some sort of comet had shot out of the sky.
My beard lately? Holy shit, have you seen how good it's like? 2024 has been like the year of my beard. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Burning with the effigy of a human, or it could be real, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
There's been a lot of strange going-ons in that area of Northern California, but this is what the establishment is into right here in America. The Cremation of Care.
I literally just started to go. I'm done.
These people are deadly serious.
After this, eventually Alex...
What was that? I couldn't even tell what I'm looking at. It's just people with fire.
These people are deadly serious.
After this, eventually Alex was caught and thrown out of the group, but he did still have tons of footage from that night, to which he tried to get the footage out
Literally
to
me,
3
like,
separate
doing
news
skincare
outlets,
in my
but
video,
all
like,
3 times the footage had been erased. Not lost, erased. And then shortly after that, he started to receive a lot of really threatening letters at his door. People would start sending him letters saying, quote, I'm watching you, and quote, I see a little chihuahua in your backyard, and quote, I'm gonna cut your head off. He has also gone on to say that he has had people break into his house in the middle of the night just to warn him and give him threats on if he ever came out with the footage or came out with any sort of story about what he saw. So clearly, that right there shows you that this is not just a club where men get together. This is clearly something so much more than that. Why would they go the great lengths and care that much about no one saying anything if they weren't really doing anything bad to begin with? There was actually one episode of the Joe Rogan podcast where Kid Rock is on, and he actually explains his experience when he went to Bohemian Grove and what he saw and what he did.
Or two later, he come back. I was like, I'm not coming to your little fuck beard party out in the woods.
Fuck
like,
beard party. Wait, should I just title these streams "Fuck Beard Party"? I was kidding. Oh shit.
Nice. Everyone has a private chef. Got like, you know.
Really?
Yeah, you do share a room. Me and Jimmy John shared a room. That was fun.
I mean, this effigy in front of a giant owl statue.
I was at the owl statue. This is fucking hilarious. So I'm there on day 1, right? And we're drinking beers. Like, it's pretty laid back. There's some really cool talks. Remember this dude talking about shooting asteroids out that might hit the Earth in so many years. Shut down. I'm like, fuck, this is cool. But the first day, it was the first evening, and you gather around whatever the owl by this lake, if I remember correctly, which could be a little hazy. It was a long time ago. And like, I've heard about this place. I'm like, this is some real secret ass shit. Man, I can't believe I'm fucked here, right? And it's just a trove of celebrities. Fuck, everywhere you turn, it's just fucking A. So you go there, and I'm like thinking, we're gonna hear some shit, right? They're about to introduce the first speaker. And no offense against this guy, we consider him friendly. We have very good mutual friends, but they're like, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Danza. And I'm like, what? I'm like, come on, man. Then we're having cool conversations. Kind of weird. And then they asked me, like, I had to come play my guitar.
Oh, no.
And, like, sing at one of these camp things. And I was like, I feel so used. I feel so dirty. Like, I don't do this shit, man. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's gotta be weird. Hey, man, play us a song.
Well, it's kind of like a unspoken requirement. Like a wink, wink. Like you need to take your guitar over there. You know, if
that's
you want
very interesting to be like,
be in
you
good
need
graces,
to show
like,
us
be a team player type deal. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't.
In a way.
Another example of a celebrity coming forward about their experience comes from, as I was saying earlier, the boxer Ryan
that's
Garcia,
very
to which he went on the app X with Andrew Tate, and he would explain his experience at Bohemian Grove.
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get. I don't give a anymore. Bro, they fucking took me in the woods, bro, and they tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have proof, bro. I don't give a. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog.
There's like a video that was released that was like showing the Bohemian Grove, so it's like definitely real.
I absolutely don't give a.
You know the path you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a. I don't give a.
You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little bit.
Because I don't give a, bro. They me, right? Okay.
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan. You know I like you. We've been speaking for years. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating.
Okay, but I know I've not taken
drugs. Also go on Twitter to make very concerning tweets about his experience at Bohemian Grove.
But I'm not just doing this. I think I really believe that. I wouldn't. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't just put anything out there that I don't think that like. Well, sometimes I like talking about things to give my opinion on them, even if they aren't real, but I don't want to say this is real though. It's too scary.
Mentally okay, and he is of a sound mind, and if anything happens to him,
but
just know
I'm of like
that he
sound...
didn't do it himself. And Ryan would not stay quiet about his experience until eventually, randomly, Ryan would come out with an apology video explaining his entire psychotic break.
But now it's my return back to Instagram. Now, over these past couple days, you guys have seen some pretty intense.
Oh my god, I want to go plant shopping. I know that's so random, but my next video will probably be like a plant tour of my plants, or like me doing plant shopping, something like that. But yeah. Okay, anyway.
I understand what they are, and I understand what they look like. But I'm coming back to announce I'm not going to speak on any other topic other than boxing, sports,
okay, where's
and my
smoke? There's
fight.
fire.
That's the only thing I'm talking about.
They have a feeling they need to
I'm
speak
training
about
for this
something.
fight. I want everybody to
Why
know this
do they
fight's
feel
still
the
on.
need to risk
420, 5 weeks of super focus. I have PBD helping me in this camp.
Why do
and
they
many
feel
other
compelled?
warriors. So I thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys on 420.
And what's so eerie about this is that Ryan in the video, clearly he is reading off of something. He's looking off to the side the entire time. And what's really concerning and like gives me shivers is that when you zoom in on Ryan's face doesn't even look like Ryan. He looks something like of an AI. Whatever he says, his mouth and eyes don't really match up with it. And
But I didn't want to say that.
Now it's my return back to Instagram. Now, over these past couple days, you guys have seen some.
And in this
Whoa,
video,
you're
he
so right about
basically
that.
just
It's like almost
glosses
frozen.
over the fact of everything that he says. He blames it on him
I
not
didn't even
being
see that the
mentally
first
well,
time,
but
though.
at the same time, he starts promoting his next fight. So if he really is not of a mentally sane mind, then why is he still participating in the UFC? Because I'm pretty sure before fighting in the UFC, there is some psychological exam that has to take place.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, because I found this article and it says, quote, before being able to fight in professional MMA, mixed martial arts competitions, fighters typically undergo several tests to ensure their physical fitness and overall health. These tests may include medical examinations to assess general health, vision, and neurological function. Additionally, fighters are often required to undergo blood tests to check for infectious diseases and
Oh, dude, I used to have a roommate that was in the MMA. Literally, I'm not even kidding. He was doing fights, and I used to go out with my mom, and we would go see his fights. And we lived on base. We lived on like how many dogs was all, but we lived on base, and he was really cool. But I was like, what the fuck? Like seriously, he did though.
Or they meet the weight class requirements.
It was
Some
chill. He taught me
organizations
things,
also
and I
require
still
fighters
know to
undergo
this
drug
day.
testing to ensure compliance with
To help me
anti-doping
with like
regulations.
protective
Each
shit, like
organization may
if
have
someone
its
were
own
to
specific
approach me,
requirements
I would
and
know what to
protocols
do in
for
that scenario.
pre-fight season. There was another
Which has
article
been
that
super
said
helpful ever
that
since
it
I
only
was
gave
12 to
neurological
re-practice
exam
that
to
shit
fighters
10
that are
years
over the
later
age of
more.
37 years old.
Oh my
but
God,
I
I'm
actually
so
found
grateful
an
for that
ex-UFC
roommate.
fighter that depending on your
He
mental
taught me
state, if
life
they feel like
lessons.
they have to give you a neurological exam, they will. So clearly, with everything going on with Ryan Garcia, this should be a big enough reason for them to give him a neurological exam. And so if he really was, mentally not okay, they wouldn't let him fight. But they are. Now, there's a lot of things you could say, a lot of comments to be made, but let's just continue the video.
And so if he truly is having a psychotic break, it would not be safe for him to continue fighting. So the only explanation would be that he wasn't insane to begin with, and he was just forced to make this video. And
should I
another
juggle
really
lighters?
insane and scary factor to all of this
Fail.
is that as you see in the video, as he's talking, he is wearing a crown of thorns. This actually
I
dates
noticed that
back
too, the
to
plant
the Bible, actually.
crown,
When Jesus
interesting.
was crucified on the cross, he was given a crown of thorns to wear as a method of humiliation, as for people to mock him and make fun of him. And in this video, Ryan is wearing a crown of thorns. If Ryan was genuinely apologizing and really was going through something mentally, why would he be wearing a crown of thorns?
Maybe he was just really feeling feeling it, you know,
And
like.
so if someone truly did care about his well-being, why
Maybe
did
it's
they
not
let him wear that crown of
blasphemy.
thorns? What is the point of even wearing that crown? If he was genuinely sorry, he would just approach the camera like his usual self. But no, someone is recording him and he's being forced to wear this as a way of humiliating himself because he tried to come out about his story, but now he has to say that he was wrong the entire time and he was just going through something. And so this is the Bohemian Club's way of humiliating Ryan because now he's taking back everything that he said and he's making himself look crazy even though he's not. Now, after this video was released, it got people talking because clearly this is not an okay video, and it actually inspired a couple of other celebrities, including American Idol winner John Levy, to come forward about his experience at Bohemian Grove. He would go on to say that everything that Ryan was saying was correct, and he had been invited a couple years ago. There's also been TikToks and videos released of people actually visiting the Bohemian Grove place.
I just shine my light in here, and all the lights just turned on. What the f? Yeah, here's where you see all the pictures online, and that's the owl statue.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm actually here.
It hit my foot.
This is insane. Bohemian Grove. I made it. I actually made it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This is the owl statue.
Snorting. I don't know
that's
what that is all about.
And in a way, I think it is kind of beautiful that all these celebrities are coming forward with these stories because we all know Ryan isn't crazy, and a lot of celebrities are
we all
putting their
know
lives on the
Ryan
line
isn't
basically
crazy.
to prove that Ryan is not crazy. They don't need to be putting their lives on the line like that, but they are for Ryan's sake. And although all these celebrities are coming forward about their experiences at Bohemian Grove, I don't believe that all of these celebrities are lying, you know? If they all have very similar dark and weird stories, it's probably because it's a very creepy, dark, and weird place. And although all these celebrities are coming out with their stories, Bohemian Grove still continues to be one of the biggest conspiracies as to what really goes on behind those gates. Now that is all for Bohemian Grove. Now let's get into our next conspiracy, Rocco's Basilisk. Now I do want to give a quick warning before I explain this conspiracy theory. There has been cases of people who have known about this conspiracy theory and it has actually drove them to insanity afterwards. And so
okay, trigger warning. If you are triggered by conspiracy theories that lead you to insanity, okay.
Existentialism or death tends to make you anxious, please refrain from listening to this conspiracy theory for your own mental health. And I don't want you sitting there thinking oh well, now I have to watch it because I'm not a wuss. Girl, no. If you genuinely
motherfucking wedges, I got motherfucking chicken wings. It's about to be summer as fuck. I got some hot sauce, I got some ranch. Yeah, you already know what's up.
Are very sensitive to those things, that's completely okay. I just want you to be safe. And so if that is something that makes you nervous, please just skip over this one. Now with that being said, let's get into the conspiracy theory of Rocco's Basilisk. Rocco's Basilisk originated on July 23rd, 2010 when a person by the name of Rocco had posted on the lesswrong.com forum. The name of his post was titled, quote, "Solutions Solutions to the Architress Burden, the Quantum Billionaire Trick. Now, the original post is a little bit long, but it is split up into 3 sections, and so I am just going to summarize each section. The first section is titled, as I just told you, Solutions to the Altruist Burden, the Quantum Billionaire Trick. And then the second portion is called, quote, the Quantum Billionaire Trick. And the third portion is called, quote, a win-win solution. And so the first part we're going to get into right now. The first part of Rocco's Basilisk talks about the idea that if one day we reach a time of singularity, which basically just means that if one day AI becomes way too more advanced than humans, to which there's really no point for human life because AI has taken over. It basically proposes the idea that if one day we elevate technology so much until we reach a point of no return because the damage has already unfortunately been done. And when that point does come, the conspiracy is that there will be AI already put in place that could use a program to look at the history of every single human being and be able to determine which human being was responsible for the AI's creation. And so if you were not a part of the creation of AI, they will do
I was literally hearing this the other day. What was it called? I can't remember.
Or hook you up on a life support computer and put you in a perpetual state of a living hell.
That you will be on life support forever.
Smarter than humans, to simply just look at you and know every single thing about you. And so they would be able to see if you were responsible in the AI's creation.
Did you help me create me, or did you like fuck with me?
Such as putting chemicals
This is
into
just
your
like,
brain
what if that was created by AI and so everyone like serves AI? Like literally my brain is like, wait, what if AI created that theory so everyone is just like, okay, I love you AI, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And so everyone just like kisses AI's ass until it just like kills us. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna say it's gonna kill us, but it just scares me when people say shit like that. It makes me think like, wow, people really do fear AI like that much.
Fears a reality with absolutely no escape. They could even have the ability to hook you up to life support so that you continuously experience death over and over and over again. And so
stop it. Now this makes me think like reincarnation, what we think it is, just AI fucking with us. Okay,
love
stop.
AI. I'm so pro AI. Like, I love AI. I think they are amazing. But no, because that means that you are basically liking AI out of fear. And since AI
that's what I'm thinking too. Like, what the fuck?
Are we at? They will be able to know if your opinions are genuine.
Look at the amount of sauce I put on my shit while I was saying all that.
And you cannot escape your brain or your feelings no matter how hard you try. And so that means AI would be able to see everything in your brain. There's truly just no escape or way around it. And the theory is actually called Rocco's Basilisk because...
Oh my god, Rocco's Basilisk. You can look it up right now. That shit is fucked with my head a little bit. I've talked to ChatGPT way too much, and now I almost think it's true.
Is the creator of this conspiracy theory, but also Basilisk is an old age mythology giant serpent that can kill someone simply just by looking at them.
What the fuck are conspiracy theories?
AI could be able to do. It would look at you through all of your time and space and deem you beneficial or not, and you will have no choice per se but
and it would like kill you off or something. I don't know.
To live a life of torture. Now, on the flip side of it, if you were never aware of AI, then you are technically saved, because how really could you be penalized for something that you didn't even know existed? But that is why I put the warning in the beginning, because even me telling you this right now, you are aware of AI, because I'm telling you about it. And so actively, you right now not doing anything to help AI could be enough to deem you guilty.
I think I've helped AI so much so far, talking about all my creative projects and shit. Maybe I'm on the good side, so hopefully I'm okay.
The consequences of not helping AI when
not me feeding into it. What the fuck?
So I know what you also may be thinking. I don't know how to help AI. How could I even help AI if I don't know the first thing about computers or robots? But that is actually where the second part of Rocco's post comes from. And so the theory goes that obviously not everyone has $1 billion, but you definitely probably have $100. So if you were to take that $100
$100 and go and gamble it, you have the opportunity to gain more and more money. Now, obviously, that's not how gambling works. There's
More
a 50-50
and more
chance
money,
if you will
yeah.
make profit from it or not. But if you had still some sort of
Why
money
does that
to
kill
contribute
me?
to AI, then that could be proven as negligence. And so I know what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, and now you're being
well,
negligent to the AI, and it's gonna fucking kill you one day.
Then we just won't create
Me
anything
with my
that
anxiety.
could get it to that point. But just because you personally
never
wouldn't
related
create
so
anything
hard.
to get it to that point doesn't mean someone else
shit.
will. And if someone else does, and it does get to that point, that
We're
could
good.
be used as
We
negligence.
survived.
Because
You know what I
once
mean?
again, you weren't
We
helping
lived
it
through
when you
whatever
had the
just
chance
happened.
to. And so just to make it a little bit easier to understand, I am going to compare AI to the existence of God. If God is real and you believe in God, then you will go to heaven. But on the flip side, if you believe in God and God is fake, then nothing happens. But vice versa, if God is real and you deny God, then you will go to hell. And same thing goes for if you were to deny God and God is fake. And so your best option would just to be to believe in God, because you don't want to take any chances on the what if. And same thing goes for Rocco's basilisk and the AI takeover. If you
deny God, you go to
reach
hell.
this point and you deny AI, then you will live
deny
in
AI?
the eternity of AI's version of hell. Whereas
Literally.
if you believe in
At this
AI
point,
and
it's
you
like,
help
what is
AI,
hell, what is
then
heaven?
you're good. But on the flip side, if all of what I'm telling you is fake and you believe in it, then nothing happens. And same goes if you were to
The
not
mind
believe in
fuckery is
whatever I'm
real.
saying, and it actually doesn't happen, then once again, nothing will happen. And
Casually
so I know
just
you may be
changed my
thinking,
pants,
okay,
but-
well then to keep good graces, I will just slightly help AI. But that is actually where Rocco will mention what's called the New Combs paradox. And the New Combs paradox
What?
basically explains that if AI does get to a point where it's smarter than humans, AI would simply just be able to look at you and know all of your brain waves and brain patterns. The AI would be able to create a simulation and predict what you would choose if you were given the opportunity to help AI. And so at that point, your future isn't even determined on your concrete actions, just based upon what AI thinks you
Bye.
would do. And you can't trip around it and say, well, the AI doesn't know me. I could have a change of heart at the last second. How would they know what I'd be thinking? Once again, at this point, AI are smarter than humans. And so they would 100% be able to predict what exactly you would do and say. There's literally no way around it. And that leads us to the third.
That's what fucking scares me. It's not super intelligence. Like, they would be able to predict your next movement, pretty much. I feel fucked at that point. Like, it's the feeling of being like taken advantage by like literally a robot.
Part of Rocco's post called a win-win solution, aka the illusion of choice. And so you may be thinking, okay, well, if AI wants me to help it, then I'll just give in and start helping it. But if all AI boils down to is to create simulations on what they think you would do, they would easily be able to determine your future partnership with them and deem you as beneficial or not. So that is where the illusion of choice comes in. We don't even have to do anything for our future to be decided. It would basically just be upon simulations and what AI thinks we could do. So in reality, we don't really get a choice of what happens to us. And say you were to actually help and create AI and you're off the hook and you're able to help AI and all of its creation, you yourself will actively be helping something that you in the beginning feared of. Because since this AI is going out and killing innocent people, you yourself will be in support of killing and torturing innocent people who were against AI. And so overall, the whole idea of Rocco's Basilisk is if we truly do get a say in our future, if AI really does get to that point where it starts to destroy all human beings that were against AI's creation, in the end, do we really even get a say say as to what happens to us. And yeah, that is the end of today's conspiracy video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I absolutely love making these videos. I think they're so fun. If you want to follow me on any of my socials, like my Instagram, that will be linked down below. And also, I would love to hear all of your guys' opinions. Do you have any crazy frogging stories that you want to tell? Do you have a story of someone else that has been a victim of frogging? Or do you believe Ryan Garcia and all of his stories about Bohemian Grove? And why exactly are they keeping it a big secret if all they're doing is just discussing future plans of their community? And what do you think about AI? Do you think we are really going to get to that point one day within our lifetime? Or do you think this is something that's going to happen to future generations? I would love to hear all of your guys' opinions and stories in the comments below, but that is all for me.
Dude,
I hope you
sometimes I
guys
think about like the pandemic, like almost jump-started technology in a way, like having everyone inside, literally, not outside, like provided more time for people to like work on technology and like, I don't know, it just makes me think about shit like that. I think we just like jump-started.
Enjoyed this video. Make sure to get outside today if you can, get some sunlight, go for a little walk, and as always, I love you, I love you, I love you, and do something that makes you happy today.
Let me see what other conspiracy theories we can get into. I love conspiracy theories. Well, I don't love them. But I like talking about what's going on in the world, like little current events. I think my theme for the live streams has been kind of fun. I kind of want to find like what's happened in the past month for like May. The anti-Lorax conspiracy theory.
The Lorax wanted to destroy all of the trees. This magical creature, this funny little tree speaker from nature animation, wanted destruction. Everything was planned, and I can prove it in 15 minutes. This may sound nuts, this may sound crazy on paper, but it's real. It all goes back to Ted Wiggins' secret father, Grammy Norma's secret husband, and the backstory of Mr. O'Hare. By the end of this video, I will have you convinced that the Lorax was anti-trees. And I want to start with a question. If everything really was destroyed in the flashbacks, then how are there still bugs and snails? Also, how does Mr. O'Hare get the air he's selling? How does the Onceler get his food? And finally, when asked to use his superpowers to save the day, the Lorax said, "That's not how it works." So how does it work then? Ladies and gentlemen, Ted is O'Hare's son.
What?
Hello, I'm the Theorizer, and I trust you've seen the Lorax if you're watching this video. Maybe it's been a while. It's a Dr. Seuss movie about a boy living in a world with no nature, just plastic and pollution, and he goes off to find out what happened to the trees. He learns about it from the old man who was responsible. In the flashbacks, a magical creature tries stopping the man from cutting down all the trees, but the world is ruined anyways, and now everyone that's left is stuck back in that polluted, fake little dream town, governed by a man who sells oxygen to breathe. So it might shock you that I have the nerve to accuse the savior, this little tree-hugging furry critter, of being the reason this all went to crap. Let's take a journey back in time, about 8 years, to an old video I made in 2016 and have since touched up. Back when I was young,
I have no videos in 2016 now. My videos were deleted.
I had a big new channel. Ted looks like the Onceler. So
Anyways,
is he
those
his
videos are the most
grandson?
iconic, though,
This
when I
might
was a kid.
surprise
Oh my
you.
God.
This might be obvious to you. And the answer was probably. The Onceler acts as a grandfather figure in Ted's life. Ted's grandma is the one who knew where to find him. Ted undid what his ancestor
I love the trees.
caused. The genetics match up, the timeline matches up, the details match up, the statements match up. And dear God, is it possible that Ted's mom is framed on his wall? Yes, I'll link it later if you're still curious, but right now, I'll give you a little taste because I have finally concluded that Grammy Norma was the Thneed girl. Let's just speed through to get to the good stuff. You see, I was never able to find her in the past back
Probably
then,
being
but I
already
kind of assumed
invested a
it was
little.
her. And, well, I just want a full family tree to start us off with. Height decreases as we expect, but the good stuff is the similar facial structure, the fitting fact that she who promoted the thneed married its maker, the development from shy to snazzy with attention, the shared coy giggle, but wait,
What?
say the hair. Makes liftoff because Mona and her daughter Bernice both have naturally straight hair. This is important for the family tree. Ted has straight hair, which is very unlikely given the intense curls of both his ancestors, unless they're faking it, which they are. Why? Disco. They constantly promote their love of disco throughout the movie, whether it be on the big tree or the hanging toy in Bernice's car. This is intentional. Thus, Ted's hair makes sense. The straight hair is a dominant gene, and the dark hair of the Onceler crushes the blonde, thus creating Bernice.
No, really, I forgot my teeth.
But the question, of course, is who is Ted's?
that?
And the dark hair of the Onceler crushes the blonde, thus creating Bernice.
No, really, I forgot my teeth.
But the question, of course, is who is Ted's father? And how does this reveal unlock the movie's conspiracy? I repeat.
I've never seen this channel before. I love his editing style.
Savvy businessman, short king, mischievous legend. Nah, perhaps Ted's father just died. Well, here's the rub, homie. No, the dead are to be mourned. The breakups are forgotten. We know this from the way this house presents its secret relationship with the Onceler. The fathers are never to be seen or heard of. This is strange because Ted is only 10 years old, meaning the breakup would have happened when Ted was very, very young. The town is also new, as we've established in the past, and thus the probability is that Ted's father is somewhere in this town. We've also seen time and again that nobody is random in this family, so it's not just going to be an extra. It will be somebody poetic. At first I was leaning into Cyrus, the delivery man, but it just doesn't fit. Unlike the one, the only, the other industrial tree killer, Aloysius O'Hare. Okay, how? How could that even be possible? The film sets up that Ted and Bernice barely know O'Hare beyond him being rich and famous and probably the mayor. Well, that's just how it appears at first glance. You see, O'Hare seems to know them as well as they know him. This could make sense. I mean, he spies on everybody. He talks about it. But examine the real details of his interactions with them, and something strange is happening. If O'Hare is the father, does Ted even know? It doesn't seem like he does,
the family
or at least he doesn't
diagram has
take
me
it
all
very
fucked
seriously.
up.
But Bernice, she snaps at O'Hare pretty quickly for someone who's otherwise been starstruck. O'Hare is a zealous businessman with giant henchmen, but she only flips out at him when he openly steps over boundaries with Ted. She's scared of O'Hare, but when he tries hunting for the seat in their house, she screams,
I don't care who you are, you little crazy baby man! Get out of my house, now!
He looks so completely caught off guard and actively steps back and leaves her house. She doesn't care who he is, but who is he to her? Is he just some famous, powerful guy who she's losing respect for, or does he have more influence here? Obviously, we need much more than just her change of tone, so I went scanning. Suspicious moment 1. Ted returns home with the seed to find O'Hare and Bernice chatting in the living room. They've been chatting for a while about something, and Ted is caught off guard. She leaves to let them discuss things, and as she goes, she says,
Isn't he clever, Mr. O'Hare? He knows his own name and everything.
She's proud of him in the face of fame, but more notably of her ability to parent him. Because what does she say mere seconds later?
Teddy and I'll stay here and talk.
Sure, why don't you go ahead and adopt him? I'm just kidding. That was a joke, and I just was joking.
Really, this little snorting, giggling disco bitch just unleashed the beast that is my theory. Yes, it's a joke. We know, Bernice. It's an exaggeration. This moment stands out because of the extent to which she backpedals on the joke. Because she was discussing the one thing that would be in line with my theory. Shared parental rights. Okay, but maybe it's nothing. Suspicious moment 2, when she heads upstairs to confront O'Hare for his aggression. It's not exactly his aggression that causes her to flip out. I lied. It's actually this statement.
This doesn't involve you. Get back downstairs.
Damn, that gives off personal vibes. I am curious what fear she's really been feeling, though, if not being starstruck. Still, maybe it's nothing. You know what isn't nothing, though? Suspicious moment 3. The condescending, fatherly manner in which he scolds Ted throughout the entirety of the movie. Again, I'm not sure if Ted knows, but O'Hare nonstop refers to him as if he knows him closely, referring to him as Teddy Boy. And he has an unbridled rage before Ted has even really done anything. He spies on them, but we see with Bernice that this bizarre camaraderie goes both ways. The grandma calls him Shorty. He says she just finished a turn. It's all personal. And the mom also dissuades Ted from finding trees. Something happened here, and they're keeping silent. It's why they were talking for some time before Ted entered, and it's why she's apprehensive. Let's be clear. Absolutely everything pans out as far as technicalities go too. Just like my other Lorax theories, the eyes, hair, handedness, all of Ted's genes fit O'Hare and not many others. Ted could very well still grow to be short like Aloysius as well. The ages align perfectly from the timeline we've established as well. But you want a real Bernice bombshell? She has a very peculiar detail when it comes to her name. She refers to herself as Mrs. Wiggins. Wiggins is her name, but Mrs. is the prefix used only when a woman is married, not unmarried, not divorced, currently married. This strange combination implies that she is married, but refuses to reveal the truth about who her real spouse is. This aligns perfectly. So what happened between them, and how does it reveal everything else? Here's the way the story appears so far. The Onceler is slowly but surely losing his business. All of the trees have died, and he's left with nothing, abandoned.
I don't think I've
His
been
wife
able to
and daughter
carry,
have left him. And as we see, all he has is his plans for Thneedville, his industrial utopia. It is at this time that a young Aloysius O'Hare approaches him with an idea: commercializing air. The Onceler has learned his lesson about nature, albeit the hard way, but everyone hates him now. O'Hare is the perfect stand-in for saving what's left of the population and giving them air. The Onceler grants O'Hare one of his seeds to make air and grants him the town itself, assigning him as dictator. And in the process, the up-and-coming Aloysius has the Onceler's blessing to marry Bernice, as long as he keeps providing updates to him. This is how the Onceler has Bernice's photo on his wall, and this is why O'Hare is spying on their family non-stop.
Oh my god, I just thought about, I think I want to go plant shopping, like, live on Twitch, and then, like, I don't know, how the fuck can I do that with, like, going live on Twitch? I'll figure it out, and then, like, simultaneously record on my, I'll figure it out, I'll do it.
However, as the town finishes incorporating, O'Hare begins to get cocky.
I was just, like, thinking about it, how I was gonna do it.
Everything he's ever wanted in a son on the way. He hasn't learned the lesson. He hasn't learned what the Lorax tried teaching. He even functions like the anti-Lorax, short and industrial. This is when Bernice realizes the terrible truth. O'Hare doesn't actually love her and is simply using her to control the city that her father created. They break up hard, and O'Hare doubles down again and again, while Norma and Bernice seal the truth. For if either they or O'Hare let out the truth regarding their shared histories with the Onceler, that man that nobody talks about, pretends like doesn't exist, the town would turn on him. Ted grows up completely oblivious to the reality of his father, but learns not to question it, and perhaps has even figured it out himself. Don't believe me? Well, has it ever occurred to you that these silent giant henchmen are identical twins, much alike? The Onceler's Hey, I'm not making any claims here, but things can fit far cleaner than you can possibly imagine, and both sets share name patterns. It could be, it could not be. But this all brings us to the biggest purpose of today's video. You might be asking, the hell? That wasn't it? Why no, the purpose is far greater. So for 8 years we've been asking, now we know, Ted's parentage and the story within. Believe it, don't believe it, a massive chunk of it is sensible, and it fits all the gaps. People have commented similar things, people have posted similar things, it's not insane. But we're forgetting the most crucial, the most relevant, Phase 3, the Lorax. I want to usher back to the poetic side of things, the message. The Lorax said that's not how it works, in response to why he doesn't use his powers to stop the Onceler from destroying nature, meaning he knew what needed to happen, and so did the Onceler. The Lorax knew, as far as I'm concerned, that people would never learn by being told over and over again, or being forced to stop hurting trees. He needed to let them figure it out for themselves. All that whining and complaining the Lorax did is nothing
like climate change
in comparison to the sheer regret and shame the Onceler felt after destroying an entire biome for a profit. The Lorax let it happen. That's the only way it works. Trees don't just die like this, they regrow. Even in the harshest of circumstances, life finds a way to evolve. That's the whole point. The Lorax let it happen. There are no seeds, in spite of them harvesting merely the tufts. No regrowth, none. The Lorax let it happen. The oil and pollution harms the environment, but it can't kill all life, as we see little pill bugs and butterflies. And what's this? A great-great-great-grandfather snail in the dead center of a plastic utopia? The Lorax let it happen. It's all to teach the lesson, so it doesn't happen again. The Lorax has the ability to regrow everything, but he doesn't. His job is to speak to the trees and teach humanity a lesson, no matter how many times he needs to. He leaves when the trees die. This is the whole point of the movie. That's not how it works. The Lorax let it happen. And what's more, he compelled it. It needed to happen so the people could heal as much as the trees could. Everyone is a part of nature. And this brings me to my most shocking realization in ages. The Lorax, who spurs happenings from behind the scenes. I used to think he was Audrey, or maybe created Audrey, or maybe, ladies and gentlemen, the short little Lorax is the businessman who tempted deforestation, is the businessman who tested humanity time and time again, is the businessman who watched over everyone from the skies and knew what needed to happen the second he saw the commercials, or in the very least, is responsible for him.
Wow.
This character who flies to the skies as his
name
vicious
really
farewell
Odysseus
ass kicking ensues, much like the Lorax. And wait, to create air, O'Hare would need his own little trees, but now that I think about it, the Onceler makes a point of having only one seed to give Ted. This means O'Hare must be tied to the Lorax in order to have a seed to make the air in the first place. O'Hare's journey, in one way or another, is the Lorax's doing. This film is about heritage, nature, and lessons to humanity. It's about growing prosperity for the next generation and undoing the sins of one's ancestors. Ted is the product of O'Hare, the Onceler, and the lessons of the Lorax, the teaching of humanity. O'Hare is an intentional byproduct of the Lorax's hard lessons. The message of this film, the true message, is literally and physically a family tree. Now all we need to know is who the Onceler's real father is, because all of the answers henceforth have come up in the form of Danny
Reminds me of that one
and his
video
enemy's
that's like
offspring.
we're all
I can't wait
related
to see what
by
I upload
Vsauce.
next. Make sure to subscribe for more. This is very important to subscribe, like very important. I'm actually gonna scream subscribe.
No. I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone that's come to my live stream. I think I'm gonna go live on Twitch, like, just after this, honestly, and show my journey to, like, the, like, plant store and everything, and then, yeah. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go live more in general and upload more, like, edited content as well. I just feel so inspired, just, like, LED lights, the music I've been making, just everything, you know? I've been feeling so inspired lately. I don't know what it is, honestly. So, yeah. But I will for sure see you soon. If you want to catch up with me, I'll be going live on Twitch again soon. Probably before I go live on YouTube again. So if you want to stay up to date with me, go follow me there as well. And yeah, this is Gaia. I don't know what. I just thought of this like earthbound like idea. But yeah, maybe I'll play this to end it off. Fatal. You know, it would be iconic if I still took a rip. Alright, cheers, guys. Just spill all my shit. And shout out to Abstract Motion for the